Hello, people. Welcome to Red Bluff Battle Reports. We got a matchup for you today. We've got Space Wolves against Chaos Demon Engines. Demon Engines of Nurgle. We got Scott up today.
Yeah, we got the Death Guard today. Making the combined forces of Epidemius and some very nasty Demon Engines.
So Scott was nice enough to make the 2-hour drive up to come play today on stream for you all. Yeah, we rolled up a mission. We rolled Scorched Earth. It's a 6 objective, hold 1, hold more, and the secondary on Scorched Earth is garbage, so neither of us took it. As far as secondaries go, I took Warrior Pride, which is you have to have 2 units engaged or in combat to score 3 points per turn. I took, not grind them down, bring it down, because he's got lots of vehicles. It's kind of a trap because his vehicles are all tough, but I've got a lot of AP, so hopefully I can do it. And I also took Engage on all fronts because I'm somewhat fast.
Nice.
What did you bring, Scott?
Yeah, so for my secondaries today, with a very tough army, I like to take to the last both units of Blight Haulers, as well as a specially painted Plague Burst Crawler, are my to the last.
That's the one with the green guns?
Yes, with the cream guns. I also, with how much bullying I have from the fetid blow drones, I like to take Stranglehold on missions where I can easily get to 3. And then I also took, with your ample amount of characters in the list, Assassination seems like a juicy choice for me to go after.
13 points if you kill my Warlord and all of them.
Yep.
We'd like to say a big shout out to Nexus Game Emporium and to Battle Ready Brushworks. He did all this terrain, and I think that's it, guys. We're gonna get after it.
Well, we're gonna go to the split view and just kind of, you guys can go over your. Let me go to the split view. You guys can kind of go over your army here, just kind of point them out here on the top.
So army lists are in the description. I have 6 dreadnoughts, 2 character dreadnoughts. I've got Bjorn the Fell-Handed and Murderfang, and then 2 Wolfen dreadnoughts, both with shields. One with an axe, one with a claw. A Redemptor with all the DACA. He's got the big heavy onslaught and small onslaught. We've got a Relic Contemptor with a missile rack, and the 2 twin Volkites to dump out those lovely mortal wounds. 5 Intercessors just as action monkeys to sit on a back objective. A Librarian with a jump pack. 2x5 Terminators, all with storm shields. 2 Combi Meltas, 2 Lightning Claws. Then the Sergeants have a Thunderhammer and a Chain Fist for that tasty -4 AP. 8 Wolfguard with jump packs, all with storm shields, except for the Sergeant has the Frost Claws, so his claws are an additional 1 damage, but it does not going to matter against you. This is my take all comers list. I didn't tailor it, and a single Cyberwolf to run around and score secondaries, and a Landspeeder with a multi-melta.
Is that a Terminator captain?
No, he's just a sergeant.
Oh, he's just a sergeant. Oh, he's got just the sweet cloak, though.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
That's it.
So I am running Death Guard. I am running 2 plague companies today. This caster and these 3 Plague Burst Crawlers are... This caster and these 3 Plague Burst Crawlers are from the Wretched, which are demon magic oriented. It helps me build a caster who basically can pump out a lot of mortal wounds. The rest of the army is in the Inexorable. They have some fun strats. They're one of the 2 plague companies that are focused on vehicles. They have a good contagion for their army as well, and I have that on the caster for them. And then I leave points out of my list to summon demons,
which we've never seen before on this channel. So
yeah,
I mean, we've seen Dozer try, but what does that do? Can you kind of explain to people how that works?
Summoning is a special rule that is on the Demons datasheet. So you won't see it on a lot of the 9th edition Chaos sheets. They used to include them in the 8th edition codexes. It confused a lot of people, but now you're going to see them mainly staying on the Demons of Chaos sheets themselves. And how it works is any character with the Chaos keyword, instead of moving, and that's the important part, instead of moving, they can roll between 1, 2, and 3 dice. You don't have to declare what you're summoning. You get to pick, with your remaining reserve points, Well, I rolled enough power level to summon what I wanted to summon. I'm going to put that out. And so if you have somebody who's maybe a medium or a higher power level and you want to be safe, you might want to roll 2 or 3 dice. The only downside is you roll any doubles or triples. Doubles does a mortal to you. Triples on the dice does D3 mortals to your character. So there is that gift of power deal with the devil kind of aspect to summoning demons. But I use that to summon the linchpin of the army, which is Epidemius, who is the demon tallyman. He keeps a toll of the units killed, and as that toll goes up, you get more and more buffs, such as reroll ones to hit, which is really crucial because all these vehicles aren't core. So in 9th edition, they lost the ability to hang around with Chaos Lords and other reroll ones to hit characters, and he essentially is giving them that back. Then they get +1 to move, +1 strength, +1 toughness, +1 attack. Those are the real big buffs. There is a final buff that he gives out which affects older demons, but it's reroll ones on their old school disgusting resilient roll, and it's only going to affect him and any other Nurgles of demons from the codex that you summon. So that's how this army plays. Lots of really tough vehicles getting some buffs that they don't get from their own army from this demon tallyman.
So you don't have to tell people what you're bringing. You're just like, hey, I got 180 points to spare.
Yeah.
I've got something to summon. Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
And so we're also doing this because Dozer's thinking of trying this list out in Vegas. So
Yeah, I've had not a ton of luck with it. I've played it a couple of times, and I think I've gone about 50-50 wins and losses. But I wanted to play the creator of the list to try to learn how to run it a little better and decide whether I'm going to stay true to Fenris and run my wolves or take the demon engines. We're going to figure out what's more competitive.
Okay,
Yeah.
one quick thing, we're going to have Scott just show you his dice in the tray because Scott's got some fancy 8th edition. So the number of pips on there, and we'll leave them for a second so people can see them, is a 6, 5, and you got your 4, your 3, and then your 2 and your 1. So that's what Scott's rolling with. Dozer's rolling with the Dozer dice. Everyone knows
see a lot of those.
The Dozer's
Very
a 6.
nice. I like that.
So, all right, well, let's get to the roll off and see.
I'm going to roll for attacker defender first.
Yep. So you had a 5 originally, so you get to pick.
It's super symmetrical, so it doesn't matter. So I will defend.
Okay. So you're going to pick your side and deploy first.
Yeah.
Let's get that out of there.
And this is what a Dawn of War deployment.
Yeah.
So 10 inches out.
I'll take this side. It really doesn't matter. It's super
Okay.
symmetrical.
All right. Excellent.
I'm going to.
Do you want to mark off your 10 inches, or you guys?
I'll do it as I go.
How was the drive up, Scott?
It was very good. Very little traffic. Just put on some tunes and cruised on up here. I think on the way back I'll probably listen to a wonderful Black Library book or something.
There you go.
And bravo in your victory.
We'll see. Oh, put dice on the wrong side.
That's okay. Oh, and also on the list I have a Primaris Chaplain on bike.
Excellent.
And we're going new model syndrome, so he's going to do nothing and die right away because he is converted and he is a Primaris Chaplain on a jet bike.
This is the way.
Still regular rules. He doesn't get a cool jet bike in reality.
So you're down, Brandon?
Yep, one down.
And who's that? Is that any special one, or?
That's Bjorn the Fell-Handed.
The oldest living space marine, I think.
That is correct.
You're on the clock, Mr. Scott.
Okay.
We have a very efficient clock here. Go, go, go! Now we're going to kind of take a more relaxed approach here, just in case Scott wants to kind of, because this is a way different list than we normally see. And we've seen Dozer run it, but Scott's got the experience with it.
All right. I've got a flush mower drone down here.
Oh wait, before we start, do you have anything in reserve?
Yes, 2 units of Terminators.
Okay, so both Terminator units going to be in teleportation.
Mm-hmm.
And the Vanguard vets are starting on the board?
Yep.
All right.
What about you, sir?
No.
He's got a whole 3 CP, so I don't think he wants to
I
burn
don't
them.
want to waste any on strategic reserves, and I don't think anybody else can for free, so.
You don't want to put a flash fire out there in the...
That's why when I was looking at it, couldn't you take a instead of one of the those guys? Couldn't you take one in Terminator armor?
I could. They're a little more expensive, and they don't have the pestilential fallout. But,
Oh, okay.
one thing I've toyed with possibly doing with this list is not summoning the Poxbringer and turning one of the casters into a Demon Prince with wings.
That could be a thing.
It could be pretty nasty. It's a tight squeeze. You can make it work, but
I am 2 down. Wolf guard with jump packs.
And I'm sure Scott's well versed in all the spaceful shenanigans.
yep. I am aware of their chapter tactics. Make sure I've got enough room to put him down.
Yep. Army-wide heroic intervention. 6-inch heroic intervention everywhere.
Yeah, it's free on characters,
Yep.
and what, it's
One
one CP, for
CP.
everybody else?
For everybody else, but it is a strat, so you can only do it once per turn.
Yeah.
Some people try to get cheeky with it, and you're like, no, sorry.
Alright, so I've got Mo and Larry down.
Do you have any concerns going up against this list, Scott, or what you saw, or?
A lot of invulnerables. Some hot rolls on the invulnerables could definitely be a problem, but
Yeah, I have a
hopefully I can throw enough dice and get enough damage through to do that.
Every single model that can take a storm shield does.
Okay, so we got 3 drops now.
Mm-hmm.
Who'd you put down there, Brandon?
Wolf and Dread. I used to run the Venerable Dreads because they hit on 2s, but it's like 40 more points. And the Wolf and Dreadnoughts reroll their charges
All right.
and move 8 instead of.
That's the last of the Stooges. We got Curly now.
And they're, just out of curiosity, they're all flush mode, right? The one with the
They're
guns?
all flesh mowers. Yeah, if you notice, I wrapped barbed wire and did a string of wood across. So
Yeah.
it's a jerry-rigged.
Yeah, I was thinking
Flesh
of
mower.
doing something like that, but I had no skill, so I'm like, eh. So I just bought 3 of them with the flesh mower.
So I'm 4 down.
All right.
And what, you won a couple GTs with this list lately?
So I've won one GT, and 5 RTTs with it.
Nice.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
You've been busy.
Yeah, 4 in Vacaville, and 1 in Sacramento.
Murder Fang down.
That's where I'm at, Scott, is watching him on the stream and going, what is he doing with this thing? And then we just went and bought it.
Mm-hmm.
We had, what, about maybe a half of it?
You had 2 PBCs and 1 Malefic Blight Hauler and 1 Plague Caster.
Yeah. So we were close.
So like a third. But I mean, it's only a 16 model
Plague
list.
Crawler down?
So
Yeah, it's an easy list to slap.
And that
together.
is your to the last one, correct?
That is to the last Plague Crawler.
So now it's over there in the corner.
Yep.
intercessors are gonna hide.
I'm good at running my mouth, not playing Warhammer 2.
Yeah, Johnny roots against me very difficultly because
Because when I first learned, he knew how to play. I didn't know how to play, and I always played Space Wolves.
So your last drop was?
oh, intercessors in the building.
Intercessors. Excellent. Okay.
What are your intercessors equipped to, sir?
Just bolt rifles, nothing fancy.
He magnetized his shovel.
Okay. Good old land speeder. Named
Yep.
after Ark and Land.
Brendan.
pretty sure they named the Land Speeder and the Land Raider after him in the lore.
Nice.
Yeah, if you ever need to see a dice roll, Scott, this is like on a 20-second delay over here.
Oh, excellent.
Oh, and litanies are Canticle of Hate for +2 to charge, and Litany of Faith for 5-up shrugs on mortals.
Yeah.
So you guys can't.
And then he always has the Litany of Hate for the reroll all hits and melee.
So you're +2, his -2. You guys are good to go.
Yeah, but then I'm Space Wolves. I have a 1 CP strat to ignore all ballistic skill modifiers.
No, the charge for the charge.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
And these are infinitely tall, right?
Yes. Anything
Yeah,
with
line of.
obscuring is considered infinitely tall.
So all three across the middle were calling ruins, and then these two were also calling ruins.
Okay.
3 people out there because these are
They're so close to 5.
they're right at 5 because they are GW.
Frontline is calling them obscuring in all their tournaments too. So
Oh, he's not down. Is it on me again?
I believe
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 down.
I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
8.
8.
So it's on you.
Back to me. Okay, excellent.
Excellent.
You'd think 2 lists with such few units would be able to pay attention.
Okay.
You gonna need your book over there, Brandon?
Yeah, that'd be all right.
And for the 2 units of Blight Haulers, the 2-man unit has yellow eyes, and the 3-man unit has red eyes.
Okay. Oh, my librarian, because they took away my rune priest, which is very frustrating that I can have a librarian, but not an apothecary. Lore-wise, it's very stupid.
Yeah, it's very weird.
He has the make you fight last ability, and he has the put me into assault doctrine or double assault
For his
doctrine
powers,
for his
yeah.
powers. Yeah.
Yeah, Murder's
And
Hurricane and
Instincts Awoken.
Instincts or something?
Instincts Awoken, and then he also has the Relica Armor of Russ for another fight last, and a 4-up invuln, because otherwise he'd be naked.
Yep. I am fully deployed.
I'm not sure I need it, but we also have this side.
Yeah, I brought that.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh, we have one too.
Very nice. Yeah.
Oh.
This is
Okay. That's deployment, people.
Don't touch my crap. All right, we're going to the roll off.
Switch over here since I'm on this side.
And then, like I said, I just need like a second or two at the end of the turn to flip people over to their turn. It takes me a second, so.
Yeah, no problem. We're not on the time crunch of a tournament, so.
No.
This is your life! Alright, let's get the roll off for first turn. Who wants first turn?
I'm fine either way.
Yeah, I didn't take oath, so I don't care.
Scott comes in hot with the. Who's coming in?
Nope.
Oh!
Oh, way to make a
Scott
dice
over.
bet.
Bounces out of the tray. With a 4.
Comes in hot with a.
It's on you,
Must
buddy.
go
Alright,
first.
hold on. Let me go to the official view and then let me switch over to turn 1 there. And give you your CP.
So I'm going up to 4.
Woohoo!
Go ahead and grab one of these black Red Bluff battle reports. I'm going to track my CP up on top of this wonderful building.
And you got 4 CP.
Going to 4.
And
Started
people
with
can
3.
see it up on the camera too there.
Yep.
You're on the clock, sir.
Alright.
What if you don't? Do you want to say kind of what your
6.
goal for the first turn is here? What do you want to do?
Deal some damage, but mainly I want to be with Stranglehold on 3 objectives. To start that, going first is always great with Stranglehold. It's really easy to get and keep Stranglehold when you're the first person in the battle round. So I mainly want to spread out, deal some damage with my big tanks, but also want to be in good positions to either counterpunch or do even more shooting in turn 2. So it's all about board control and killing turn 1, and then setting yourself up for a really deadly turn 2 with this army.
I just want to say both players are wearing shark's hats backwards, so I mean, there's no advantage there.
Well, so another YouTuber pointed it out that, so like, if you wear your hat forward and you're on camera, nobody can see you. All they can see is like your mouth.
He's towing into the tree.
Towing into the trees to negate that minus.
Mm-hmm. So I bought some heavy intercessors for my Blood Angels, and I didn't realize that the entire unit had to be towed in. I was thinking it was like cover where just some of them can be in it. I was playing against Tau, and I was like, hey, you gotta take a -1. He's like, no, you got 1 out. Oh, it didn't work out well for my heavy intercessors.
Was that Joe Funds?
That was Joe Fonz.
So you have to have all the models in the...
All the models have to be
That's
touching.
why vehicles are so great, because
Mhm.
it's in most cases, it's one guy, and you only need to get any part of his model in, and then he's good.
Or Joe Funds in his Riptide where he puts it right behind it. You can't draw line of sight to the whole model base. I'm like, damn it. Shout out to Joe Funds. Look at that, using the blade to get on the objective.
Yeah.
I don't know. I started with Space Marines, but then once Sean came with Death Guard, I started playing with them. Like, I didn't even know what I was doing my very first game with them, and I almost won.
When did you start playing Space Marines?
I got my first stuff in December of 2019.
Good time to start playing Space Marines.
Well, I just didn't know. I'd never played before. And she's like, all right, well, let's try this. And then I found these Death Guard guys. Ooh. And then I've just been buying ever since, and I shouldn't.
See, I've been playing since 3rd edition, and I mainly played through those editions Eldar and Blood Angels, and I never really envisioned myself being a Chaos player. And then the 8th edition starter came out, and those beautiful new Death Guard models came with them, and I was hooked. I really, really...
Dark Imperium?
Yeah, Dark
Imperium. That's why I started Death Guard. I'm like, well, we got these, might as well start Death Guard.
Am I within range with that bad
Yep.
boy? Okay.
Oh,
excellent.
yeah.
Okay. Got a little more move on him if I need to.
Yeah, no, you were there.
Push him in. Okay. Excellent.
Yeah, it's not a tournament. I think you made the shield, but maybe not the base. That's fine.
This is a tournament. This is real life.
No, it's literally a game with toy soldiers.
Just keep an eye in case the camera gets knocked on the dice tray.
Yep.
We had one guy who came in here and played one time, and he wasn't paying, and he like almost ripped the whole camera off when he went to go roll the dice. I was like, ah!
Chair.
Are you going to LVOs?
I'm thinking about it. And we'll see how I do at SoCal Open.
Oh, you're going to the SoCal Open?
Yep. That'll be my first super major ever.
With this list?
With this list. Thinking of some tweaks, but probably just going to run what I've got, because I've got so many reps with it. I'm comfortable with it. I don't want to fix what's not broken.
Right. I think the one thing I might do with this Space Marine list is drop the Redemptor and bring a Judicer or a banner with the relic for some more OBSEC. Because against your list, I don't care that I only have 5 OBSEC models.
Yeah.
But against a lot of other lists, yeah, that's kind of a problem.
Where are these flesh mowers going?
I don't worry too much about OBSEC with this list because dead men can't hold points. So you just try to kill what's standing where you need them to not be. Wonderful tip with these flesh mowers, they have a 6-inch heroic intervention strat. So if you put them towards the center of an objective, the enemy can't tow in without getting in that threat range.
Oh, that's a good tip.
Yeah, they are hungry for battle.
Now, just out of curiosity, so right now, if you kill something turn 1, it doesn't trigger the thing because one guy's
He's not on the
I'm going
board.
to summon him at the end of movement because that's when summoning
Yeah.
happens.
Okay, so you always summon them at the end of turn 1.
So I'm going to advance that caster over there. I have not moved that caster. He's going to be the one summoning. So I get an extra 2 inches of movement. So this guy over here is going to move 7.
7.
Wonderful,
7.
blessed number of Nurgle. Perfect. We are within range for miasma. Alright, so now I've got everybody where I want to be as far as moving them. Don't want to be overly aggressive. Your fetid blow drones are really important. You don't want to lose them early on. You don't want to be too aggressive with them. They are super crucial for getting you stranglehold, being on the objectives you need to be on. So I don't try to send them in super fast to the enemy. I try to maybe send them in waves or put them where I need to.
They're not missiles to throw up there.
No, you actually want to be tactical with them. So now at the end of the movement, I'm going to take 3 dice. I've chosen to roll 3. I can roll 1, 2, or 3, and I'm going to attempt to summon. So I haven't rolled any doubles or triples, so I don't take any mortal wounds. If you add that up, it's well above the 6 power level needed to sub an Epidemius. It comes in, it's a mixture of within 12, not wholly within, and not within 9. So it's like Deep Strike meets appear somewhere near the guy who summoned you. Epidemius has infinite range on his counting, so you just want to get him somewhere where it's almost impossible for the enemy to get to you. So back here, behind the wall, I don't have any windows to get me. Tow him in on the objective so he's helping out too. And now he's out there. So now as I kill things with the demons, we get that tally going. So now we'll go to Psychic. He's all offensively minded. He needs line of sight with most of his spells. He does have the gift of contagion that doesn't, but it's 18-inch range, so there's nobody I'm going to touch with this guy today, or in this round. So now I'm going to go over to my more utility buffing caster, who has the Miasma, Pestilence, and Gift of Contagion. We're going to start with his Miasma, Pestilence. He's going to put it on the 3-man Mephitic Blight Hauler unit to give him -1 to be hit.
And that's in shooting and combat?
So shooting in combat goes off with a 7. I don't think your librarian's close enough. Let me check.
It's 12, right?
It's 24.
Oh, to deny. I thought you went for the...
So that's 24 out. Did I bring him too close to you?
There's 24. Am I over? No, I think you're out.
Okay. Yeah, I think you're just getting right there.
Yep.
Thankfully. Okay. And 7's enough. It has a warp charge of 6. The only one that we have now that has a warp charge of 7, I believe, is the +1 strength and toughness on infantry, Putrescent and vitality. We used to have some more difficult powers to cast. They were a little nicer to us this time around. And then he will go for Gift of Plagues. It's basically a blessing that increases the range on your contagion by 6 inches. Not really crucial this turn, but if you do come up to me, it might help next turn. Oh, but I don't want to risk the perils. I'll just let it go. We'll say he's done. We're not going to cast that one because honestly, I'm not going to get his contagion with it being battle round 1. His contagion starts at a 1-inch range. Even with +6, 7's not going to get anybody in his range. So it's not worth taking the chance for the perils on him. So we'll just end the psychic phase and we'll go to the ever scary shooting phase. So I see some juicy targets. I've got assassination. I drop that land speeder. I can get some shots on that chaplain on bike. So that's one thing that I really want to get this turn. Maybe I can pepper some units before that to possibly get a kill or 2 so that when I do get over there I got the reroll 1. So let's do this Plague Burst Crawler. Let's go ahead and put his Now, Murderfang is a character, right? So I can't
Murderfang
shoot
is
him yet?
character
Okay.
affected, yes.
So let's do his entropy cannons into the closest dread. So this guy right here.
Yep.
Actually, no. We'll do it to that. We'll do it to that one. So we'll do entropy cannons there. We'll do the bombard. It's so nice having indirect fire because you can really
Yeah, so you
choose
use
target priority.
mortar. Okay.
Yeah, that's his mortar. So let me see if those intercessors are in range. I know they're in cover, but with AP2, 4-ups or death is still really, 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 really scary. So
Oh,
yeah,
you're way
they're in
over,
range.
yeah.
So we'll go ahead and put the bombard into them, entropy into that Wolf and Dread with Frost Shield, and then we'll just put his Heavy Slugger into the same Wolf and Dread. See if we chip a couple wounds off with him. So we'll start with the Heavy Slugger. It's basically a 4-shot heavy bolter with 1 damage.
Yeah, and if you want to call your shots from that side of the table, so we don't have to keep walking around, but you can do that too.
Okay.
That way, it saves you some walking there.
Alrighty.
First shots of the game coming in.
So yeah, let's go ahead and put that into this guy. So we don't have our bonus yet, so no rerolls. And it's toughness 6, correct? Either way, I'm wounding you on 5s for sure. So we got 1 wound at AP1 into that dread. So you can go ahead and take 1. That's why I love that little bit of chip at the beginning. Oop. Gotta watch that when I'm coming around. Okay, and then I need to just stay over there.
That's all I was saying, so you don't have to walk around.
Yeah. So bombards, we're going into the intercessors. So let's see how many shots we get. So we get 2, a respectable number. We don't want to get greedy. This army doesn't have a lot of CP, so we don't try to reroll our dice unless we absolutely need to. So we're looking for 3s to hit. We got 2, and this is strength 8, so we're looking for 2s, and it's a plate weapon. So we're rerolling 1s. So I need 2 4-up saves on the intercessors, or they die. So we get 1. We kill 1. He gets blasted. And then now the big, scary entropy cannons. Looking for 3s. Oh, missed with 1. And looking for 3s, rerolling 1s. Rerolling 1s. Hey, invuln.
Yep.
He's good. All right. So that's the big, scary Plague Burst Crawler 1. Let's go ahead now and do this 3-man squad. We're going to do this guy.
The non-wounded.
He's going to get all 3 of the multi-meltas and all 3 of the cracked missiles.
Okay.
The bile spurts are out of range. So let's go ahead and do that. Get some more dice. So we've got 6 multi-melta shots to do. So we got 2 misses here, 3 misses. A little rough. First turns can be rough for this army, but that's okay. We know we can hack the shots back. And we're looking for 3s, and these aren't plague. So we got 2 multi-meltas damaging him. Let's see if he can shield himself. No.
I will CP one of those.
Okay. So
Takes
he stops 1. All right, and we're looking at 4 damage, which goes down to 3.
So bringing her down to 5 CP.
That is correct.
Oh, and then we have 3 crack missiles going into him as well. And those all hit. They are going to wound you on 3s. And none. Wow. Tough luck. We'll see what happens. We'll go now to... That side's pretty safe. Let's go over here. And let me check some range really quick with these little Blight Haulers. So multi-melt is out of range there and out of range there. So no multi-melta shots, unfortunately. So we'll just do 2 crack missiles into the land speeder. So I am drawing through, without being able to pass any part of your base, the trees. So you are going to be hit on 4s. So we got 1 hit, and we're winning you on 3s. And that is -2. It's a missile launcher. So looking for 5s, or land speeders 4-ups.
5.
Okay.
I meant to pop a strat, but that's quite all right. So that fails.
Okay. So it's gonna do 2. How many wounds do they have? 6.
Old school land speeder. 6 wounds, yes.
Okay, we'll let it stand. So we do 2 damage to the land speeder with the missile, and then the rest of their shots are wasted. Now we're gonna go over here to the guy who's towed in. Can shoot the land speeder without penalty.
I'll spend 1 for Space Marine Lightning Fast.
You remember what that was?
Skilled Riders.
Skilled Riders. That's right. You just have to be a bike or a land speeder,
Yep.
right? Okay.
But not a Thunderwolf Cavalry.
Yeah.
But does it have to move or?
No, it has to be selected as a target of a shooting attack.
Does it have to move? I don't know.
Where's the?
I know it's. I'm pretty
There's
sure
a
it did
button.
that in 8th, but I don't think that has that. Well, he checks that. I'm gonna. So I definitely have the entropies into him. I have the bombards into the intercessors that are out of line of sight, and I'll also put the machine guns into the land speeder as well.
That see, it didn't advance or.
Oh, so he can't do it if he hasn't moved yet.
Yeah, no, I can't. I guess I'll give me my CP back.
Yep.
Okay.
I remember
So that's
that.
not going to change anywhere. I am going to put the shots. So we're going to
We're
start
back up
with.
to 5.
We'll start with the heavy machine gun into him. So we've got 3 hits, and that's toughness 5, right? On the
Mhm.
land speeder. So we're looking for 4s. So I've got 2 wounds at -1 into the land speeder.
Make 1 fail 1.
Okay, so it'll just be 1 more damage. And then now we're going to try for the big scary entropies into him. So hit with both. Wounding on 3s, rerolling 1s. So I got 2 at -4. Does he have an invulnerable at all?
Nope.
So I minimum do 8 damage. Does he explode?
I don't think they do because they're only 6
I don't think
wounds.
they do either. I think dreadnoughts are like the biggest or the smallest vehicles that do explode. But while you're checking that, I'm going to go ahead and roll number of shots.
Yes, it does explode.
Oh, it does. Okay, well, let's see if it does.
No dozer.
No, you're good. Okay, so this guy's going to finish up his round of shooting with, and I have 1 kill. Don't get any bonuses yet. Next kill I will. He's finishing up his shooting with his indirect that was into the intercessors. So he gets 2. It's a rough amount of shots, but just got to keep it. Looking for 3s, 2 hits. And then looking for 2s, rerolling 1s. So I've got 2 4-ups. Kills 1 more in the intercessors. Maybe we will get lucky. Okay.
Where are you putting these?
Just over there.
So now, I'm going to go to this final Plague Burst Crawler.
Uh-huh.
He's going to go ahead and put his entropies and his heavy slugger into the chaplain. And then we're going to put the bombard into that same unit of intercessors.
I will transhuman the chaplain.
Transhuman him, got it.
So is that 1 or 2?
1.
It's 1. If you're over 5 models, then it's 2, but he's a single character.
So,
Okay, so let's hit him with the machine gun first. Let's see if we can plink some off of him. So that's a miss.
No, it's out of the box. Reroll it.
Okay. All right, so we got 4 hits. And then we are looking for 4s to wound because he's toughness 5.
Mhm.
So I've got 3 wounds on you at -1.
4 up either way. Ugh,
So 2
failed
damage.
2 of them.
And then we're gonna hope that we get some nastiness through with that. Those 2 entropy cannon shots.
Pretty sure
All
it
right.
starts at 7.
Here we go. The 2 entropies. They both miss. Oh no.
yes.
And
CP that or?
It's only got 3 to start.
I have
No,
4
it has
remaining.
4.
Do I want to CP one of those? With him having transhuman, I'm not gonna CP re-roll it, but I will roll the number of shots now into the intercessors. 1. I will CP re-roll the number of shots into the intercessors,
Okay.
and we get 5. Thank goodness.
So you got you down to 3, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Do you want me to flip this for you here?
So we got 4. Yeah. We got 4 hits, and then I'm looking for 2s, re-rolling 1s. All right, I need 4 4-ups on the intercessors. And
1
that
dice.
is all but 1.
1 dice. 4
Oh,
ups.
that's right. The Dozer is the 6.
Yes.
I got excited there. I thought that was the 1 first. All right. Hey, we might meet. I don't think 3 is enough to have them break from morale. But we thinned them. So not a crazy nasty first turn of shooting, but like I said, that happens sometimes with this list. That is it for me. So, Strangle. I'm
Okay,
on
hold,
3.
oh, so we're in the turn?
Yep.
Mhm.
Okay, so do you want to do your morale?
I can't fail on a loss. Well, I mean, I guess I could roll a
3.
6.
Yeah, you need a 6.
No, I'm good.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go to scoring here real quick.
Who-
So, give me 1 second here. So,
Did this
to the
wolf get
last-
bumped?
Okay, Stranglehold.
Did he get bumped?
Yeah.
Where was he
'Cause he-
supposed to be?
He should have been in the very front because all he does is engage.
That's fine.
Okay.
That's fine.
So you got how much for Stranglehold?
Stranglehold's 3.
And you got no assassinate, right?
Not yet.
Okay, so hold on, let me save that here. So we got that. Okay, we're gonna put it. Hold on, Graham, let me get you on turn 1. You go up to. Did you do your litanies at the beginning of the battle round? Or
My battle round hasn't begun yet.
I thought you were at the beginning of the battle round.
I
not the
think
turn.
litanies are on the.
No, my command phase.
What was I thinking of not to the battle round?
It used to be.
You know what's on the battle round is the doctrines.
Yeah.
Those are on the battle rounds, and they used to. The litanies did used to be on the battle rounds.
So how'd you feel that first turn went?
I'm doing the mission the way I'm supposed to do it. So, like I said, sometimes we have these first turns. There wasn't a lot of juicy targets for me to see and shoot at. A lot of stuff was hidden. So, I've had first turns similar to this, but as long as I'm scoring the points, that's what's important. Put up the buffs I needed to put up, have the units where I need to have them.
What's your concern, Dozer?
That was an excellent first turn. Much less got deleted than I thought would. I thought for sure one of my wolf and dreadnoughts would die, if not both. So yeah, to not even lose a single unit is huge.
Just the land speeder.
Yeah, okay, 1 unit.
And that
So you
doesn't
didn't-
count for Epidemus?
It does.
It does, but he needs 2 to get the
Two is
first
when I
level.
get the
Ah,
first
gotcha.
level.
Okay. What do you think of the setup so far, Scott? Is there enough room here to get around?
Oh, absolutely. I love it. Love it. Plenty of room to maneuver around the table. Good terrain placement. I like it.
Yeah, we put up our event next February.
Yeah, I saw that. That's cool. That's going to be in what, Reading?
Yeah,
Mhm.
February 12th and 13th. You could bring your wife and be like, hey, it's Valentine's Day.
Yeah, I was one thing I noticed. I was like, ooh, right before Valentine's Day.
Well, the whole thing is our sponsor Nexus.
Mm-hmm.
They're doing a big convention those 2 days. So they just
Excellent.
asked us, hey, will you take care of the Warhammer stuff? And we're like,
Yeah.
when is it? February 12th and 13th? We're like, okay. Because we didn't really pick the date, so we were.
Yeah.
But
This will be really cool.
yeah, we're hoping for a major. We're going to go for it. So.
We'll advance the wolf.
Ooh, this is the big number.
So is the judge going to be the TO?
I think so, but not sure. We're working on all that.
His very impressive game knowledge.
Yeah, he's been doing it quite a while, unlike me. I just started shortly ago and just kept buying stuff. Brandon made fun of me one day because I told John, I'm like, John, I'm not buying anything else. I'm done buying.
And 2 days later, he had a whole new Drakari army.
I was done buying.
Thank goodness you don't bring any of your deep strikers down this turn. That's one of my saving graces. After a lackluster first turn of shooting,
Yeah. Are you concerned about Terminators?
not really, because I've got mortals in the army to potentially eat through their storm shields. Because that caster over there has got the Plague Skull of Lothilla. You roll hot with that, buy a unit of Terminators. Potentially. I mean, you'd have to roll pretty good, but it just takes that one time of rolling hot. Because how it works is you roll 7 dice. You pick a unit within 6 at the end of movement, so you can advance and do it.
Yeah.
You don't roll the hit. You roll 7 dice. 4s and 5s are 1 mortal wound. 6s, every 6 you roll is D3 mortal wounds.
Ooh.
So you really roll a lot of 6s, and you're just like, oh, sorry, bye. That unit's gone. And it's a once per game use, but I mean,
Hey, kids,
it's
come
really
in.
nice.
Yeah, just like these things. The bombs with these things.
Oh, the bombs on those hurt.
Yeah, I used that to delete Caldo. He got into a Plague Burst Crawler and whiffed hard, rolled a bunch of ones, took like 1 damage off of it. And I was like, dude, I'm really sorry. He's like, what? I'm like, I'm really sorry because like Caldo's going to die now. And he did.
Yeah.
Yeah, we started doing, and then so I started playing Warhammer, and then this was originally set up as like just an extra bedroom with a place to play Magic.
Mhm.
And then he got me into Warhammer, and then it's like we just shifted everything, and we're like, let's go. So
Okay.
now it's all Warhammer.
I think I'll just take the baby engage and
That's
hold
your
my
point.
chaplain back.
Where are we for the engage? Oh, nice.
That's
Wolf's past the midline.
Best 15 points in
Oh,
the
yeah.
game.
That's another reason to take things like that. Spawn
Mhm.
fast units that you can advance, throw away if the enemy breathes on them, they die, but they get you the points that you need to get.
Well, I played against the Chaos Demon list in Reno, and I had never, like, the guy, because I played, right? I played with a chest lock, you know, I'm getting better at that. The guy, I think his name was David something or other, he's from San Diego. I think he's part of XPZ, I can't remember which one he comes out with the leather dice tray. He's like, okay, you ready? They're sponsored by, like, Cable War, so he has this nice case.
So being in the ruin, it's now true line of sight for him.
Yes.
So if I go here, I'm still character blocked and can do psychic shenanigans towards that guy.
Your character blocked as long as you're within 3 true distance. I don't know if you get the 5 inches for the character rule.
Let's look, that's when we go to the, where's the...
That's one thing I would check if I were you, because I'm not 100% sure
'Cause
on whether the character extends up 5 and over 3,
Yeah.
or if it's just a true 3-inch.
Look out,
Because some of them are, like engagement range is a 5-inch vertical.
I am looking it up as we go.
Well, like he can just come here.
Yeah. Because he can ignore all of that with his fly, so.
Mm-hmm. That is that.
It's fine.
I
It's fine.
didn't. Do you care if I still roll for a litany? That's supposed to be in command phase.
Oh, it's fine.
So litany of faith goes off.
That's the 5-up mortal shrug, right?
Yes. In a 6-inch bubble.
Which one? Doesn't he have 2? Isn't he?
He has 2. He's
Master
a.
of Sanctity.
He also has +2 to charge, but it's not going to make any difference.
Did you do the Wise Order to do it on 2s, or is he
No.
just the 3s?
I did not do Wise
Okay.
Order.
So he's looking for 3s on those.
Yeah, we might as well roll it too.
It
There's
says 3 inches.
the Canticle of Hate goes off also.
Okay.
The charging won't affect, but if we get into combat, the +3 to
Yeah,
pile
because then
and,
you have a 6
and
inch
consolidate will
3
matter.
inches.
Or
No,
it
I have
has
6
3
inch.
You normally get a 3.
No, I'm saying look out, sir, it's 3 inches.
Oh yeah, yeah. So it's true measuring, and you don't have like the. Or you get 5 vertical, 3. So yeah.
I like how they
Why
fix
did I place them
playing
down?
against Space Wolf so much. I like how they fix the stupid 9-inch horizontal roll for deep strike, because he got me so many times with the damn. We're gonna come up on the second story, and I'm like, no.
These are 2 5s, right?
No, it's an 8-man.
Oh, it's an 8-man. Okay, excellent.
And for some reason, Wolfguard cannot combat squad.
That's weird.
They get so Wolfguard has no more bonuses for the keyword Wolfguard. The only thing is they are the most versatile mini marine unit. They can take any loadout.
Yeah, same thing with the Terminators. I love how versatile their equipment list is really nice. I missed
Like this is the only model that a different army could take. Every other guy's loadout you
Can't
can't take
have,
if you're not
yeah.
Space Wolves.
Yep.
And I love the Chain Fist for the -4. And then so in another list I run a
Can't you do Lightning Claw and
Storm Shield?
Storm Shield on the the Tartarus or
Oh, the relic
the
Terminator.
relic
nowadays?
Terminator pattern.
I don't know.
They might be able to do the lightning claw and shield on them.
Them.
Oh, I think what it is actually is maybe it's lightning claw and combi bolter. There is something weird with them, but yeah, you guys have the best equipment options for your Terminators by far.
So, heavy 8. And your floated bloat drone is T8, T7?
T7 currently.
So onslaught and heavy onslaught will hit. And we're the same as 12, so I'm just gonna roll them all together. 2.
What are you doing here?
You're shooting the relic or the
The
Redemptor.
Redemptor at the
Lead flooded blow drone, correct?
yes.
Sir, you gotta let us know what you're doing, man.
And so this is both Gatling cannons because strength 5, strength 6 doesn't matter.
He's gonna wound on 5.
Yeah.
All right, we're looking for some 3s to hit. Or are you? No, you have at least one line
Yeah.
to me that's not passing through the forest, so you're
Yeah.
good.
The 3s. Not that good.
Wow.
Yeah.
Lots of 2s.
Praise Nurgle.
Dozer's been off playing for a little while, so he needs to learn how to roll dice again. Mason School of Dice Rolling.
All right, 5s. Ooh,
2.
Ooh, that was a rough wound roll.
2 on your invuln because Devastator Doctrine.
Yep,
Makes him,
bringing me down to 5. So let's see if you do 2 damage. You do 1.
okay.
So let me go get him wounded up. You can continue shooting.
I need to pull out the phone because the Relic Contemptor is not in the book.
No, he is a Forge World. He's in that wonderful Imperium armor.
Everything's going to go into the same guy there.
The lead.
Where is he? Bear with me just a second.
Yeah, we kept having
Relic
drop issues when we
Contemptor.
first started. Like our stream would drop every once in a while, so we upgraded to the fastest internet they have. And knock on wood, we've had no drops.
So the 2 crack missiles,
2 crack missiles.
both miss.
Oh, lucky me.
And then 16 shots.
With the twin Volkite Culverins, 2 of them, because they're 80s, right? Nice.
10, 12.
And then it's 6s to
14.
wounds that do the morals, right?
Wound or hit, 6s to wound. Do mortals in addition.
Yes. So we're looking for
Man.
some more 2s. And even Wisdom of the Ancients wouldn't help you on that one.
Nope. And this is strength 8, so I'm wounding you on
3s.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I'm only T7.
And 6 is what you want to see.
We're going to call that one
Yeah,
cocked.
we're gonna call that one.
What about the one in the corner there, dude?
Alright, so we got one mortal right off the bat. Let me shift him down to 7.
Plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
The 2 doesn't wound though, right?
Oh, I'm sorry. 7.
So 7, 5 up invulnerables.
Yeah, 7, it's your number.
Yep. Gotta make some dice rolls. Come on. Demon invulnerables! So we stop all but 1. And he's alive with 1.
Isn't that a invulnerables, right? Oh, all but 1. You mean 1 went through? One didn't go through.
No, I fail all but 1.
Okay.
Yeah,
I was
so we
like,
got
Yeah, because we got wound 1.
right.
6 got bumped. So I only had 1 success. So he's alive with 1. He's hanging in there.
Those are the weirdest sounding dice, I gotta say.
We will put the chaplain into him.
Okay.
Now everything hits.
Alright.
2
2.
wounds.
We gotta get some Scott some dice over there so they keep walking around.
He's dead. Because I failed with the 3. Does he have a pistol or anything?
He has a bolt gun
He has a bolt gun. Okay.
for free. Oh, I forgot to smite you with him and make you fight last.
Oh, yeah.
Whoops. That's okay. We went past it.
We'll just let him die. His explosion can't affect any non-Nurgles.
Yep.
So, or his explosion only affects non-Nurgles. So we'll just Don't even worry about rolling for that. We'll just go ahead and take him. So you got 1 point to bring it down. Because he does not have 11 or more wounds.
And we will take 1 pot shot at the PBC with a
This
bolt
one,
gun. Yeah, I only have range to the front one.
Okay. So.
Hey, it hits. You're marked for
and then
death.
6 to wound because he's toughness 8.
Yep. So no wound.
Nothing.
That is me. I don't have any charges to make. So just 2 for a baby engage,
Okay, hold on.
and 1 for
Bring it down.
bring it down.
Okay, 1 second here. I gotta get. Okay, so. Okay, 1 second here. I'm trying to do it without making any. So you get 1 for bring it down and 2 for engage.
Yes.
We'll save that, and I'm just gonna make sure it's right on here. Okay, so at the end of battle round 5, we got Scott on 3.
About around 1.
Battle round 1, I know how I'm talking. Battle round 1, Scott on 3, Dozer on 5.
Johnny is good with the English words.
Not so much. Let me give you on, give me 1 second, Scott. So we're gonna put you on turn 2.
I'm going to go up to 4 command points.
You got 4 command, and what do you got for primary?
I'm scoring 10 because this is a hold 1, hold 2.
Yep.
I would not have scored 15 even if I would have lived there, so it wasn't a huge loss losing him.
So, okay, we got you on 10. Everything looks good. Alright. So
And
what do
we're
you
going to punch back now.
what do you want to accomplish this turn, sir?
Kill. We want to kill some units. We want to get back on 3 objectives, and we want to kill. So,
What's your main concern on the board right now?
The shooting dreadnoughts, I would like them dead. I have assassinations, so I need to kill those characters over there as well. So driving them up, getting some shots, possibly killing the screen there, getting those 2 characters dead would be really awesome. Taking out the fight last, taking out the +2 charge bubble from the chaplain would be really nice.
Before my turn ends, can I spend a CP? So chaplains have the Wolf Priest keyword, so he can heal himself or anybody for D3 for 1 command point.
Okay.
Spending 1, he's back up to 7.
So we're
Is that during movement that he does that?
I think just any time. Let me double check.
Okay.
well, let's double check, because if it's moving, I think that's a little.
Healing bombs. Oh, yeah, at the end of your movement.
So do you want to say it's too far back, or do you want to do it, or it's up to
Yeah, no, that's fine.
you?
Where
You want
did
to let
the
him
dice
have it,
go?
or
Go ahead.
yeah?
Because he didn't do anything. He didn't move, so.
So Brandon, I'll put you on 4 then,
Yep.
right? Look at Scott. What a.
Okay.
Oh.
So basically, what we did is we went back because Brandon forgot to. Did you remember any of your turn? You didn't do your psychic phase. Yeah.
We're going to advance this bad boy right here. 5. That's nice. That's what I needed. Needed a nice big roll. So he's got a total of 10. We're not going to use all 10.
Oh, is that your offensive guy?
That is my offensive guy. We're going to get him right here. So those dreads aren't visible to him, but that unit is. And
Nice.
they are within his threat range of 18.
But they're within the 12-inch range of.
But they should be within his range of the pestilential fallout.
Yeah, because that doesn't have to be visible, right? If I've been playing that right.
Yes, it does not have to be visible. It just has to be close enough, which is what we want. Because a lot of my spells are better against infantry, but the automatic mortal wounds when he casts with a 7 or better, good on everything.
Because that's how I always play it. I'm like, am I doing this right? Yeah, it's right. I'm like,
Yeah.
Now, when you do the thing that expands the aura, that works. That takes this thing up to 15, right? Or no, because it's 12 max.
It maxes it at 12.
Okay, yeah.
And right now we're in battle round 2, so I have 3 plus 6 would bring me to a 9 if I put it on something. Alright.
How'd you feel that first turn, Wood?
It was okay.
Those crack missiles missing.
Yeah, I mean, I still deleted him.
He missed with all his crack missiles too, didn't
Yep.
you? On that side? On that side?
Yeah, this side pretty.
No, over there. Those ones, because those ones missed.
No, I got 1 crack missile through and did 2
Oh.
damage to it.
Mm-hmm.
To one of them.
One of them missed all the crack missiles. Crack missiles is fun.
So how long have you been running this list, Scott?
Once the FAQ to Death Guard confirmed that demons didn't break the contagions, that's when I switched from a more balanced infantry, vehicle, and character list to this list. So once that was confirmed as yes, this is the intended rules, that's when I switched over. I think that was March or April they back that? Yeah.
Yeah, we were playing a lot more, and then when the fires hit up here, some of our guys got busy, so we got.
You have some firefighter friends, or?
No, just people that work. You know, like because when you're under the threat of evacuation.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
You don't want. You're not like, hey, honey, I'm gonna go take off my warning work for 4 or 5 hours, and hopefully everything works out for you. So.
We should be good.
Get people very nervous up here.
See that? Yeah, absolutely. Good.
So now with summoning, if you have 2 casters, can you summon 2 things in the same turn, or can you only summon 1 per turn?
1 per character.
1 per character per
so
turn?
I could, if I was going to not move either of them.
Yeah,
turn
you could
one,
bring the.
I could bring them both in.
Pox
One of the
monger.
nice thing is though, he's also a character of chaos.
So now he can-
Epidemius in turn 2 can just sit around and be nice and bring in his buddy.
Now
And
what?
then these guys are now free to move.
Now that was the one thing I was looking at the list. So the Epidemus does the boosty. What does the Poxbringer do? Just
He is there as another smite
Gotcha.
and a fleshy abundance, which is heal a demon of Nurgle, D3 wounds. So warp charge of 5, really easy to do, 18-inch, doesn't need line of sight.
and
So
who can heal the plague?
Everything.
everything in the army except the
Oh.
2 casters are demons of Nurgle. So he is my apothecary essentially.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
He's
good.
a psychic apothecary.
So he can heal the plague colors.
He can heal. They're all demons of Nurgle.
Oh, nice.
So he can heal any of them.
He's got an apothecary.
Essentially, yeah.
But let's go to the split view for a minute. We can see Scott studying the board. Look at him. Look at that shark's hat. Right now he's on this side of the board, but he's measuring. He's getting in line. He wants to take out that chaplain over there. Has that got any concerns for you there, Brandon?
He's got a bunch of dreadnoughts to chew through first. Oh, and I don't know if I mentioned the chaplain has the relic of Wolfenstone, so reroll charges within a 6-inch aura.
Very nice.
So yeah, rerollable 7s.
I'm thinking Scott's hoping that the chaplain won't be around long.
That's what we're gonna try.
That's a lot of duty eternal wounds in front of him.
It is. It is. They don't have an invuln though, right?
Correct.
So the entropys could really do some work against them.
Mm-hmm.
Do you like using the? Cause that one of my favorite ones is disgusting force. Do you use that one much or?
Oh, absolutely. I love disgusting force, especially against dreadnoughts who have -1 damage. Disgusting
Mhm.
force, especially for a grouped up bit
Mhm.
like this, I'm probably going to do it this turn. So we'll see, and we will see.
Dozer's got a little look of concern over there for his little choppy guy.
No, I got a 5-up shrug on mortals. The lightning went off. It'll be okay.
Oh, look at that shark's hat front and center.
All right. What do we want to do here?
See, this is what we like. We like people coming up from out of town. Scott took the short 2-hour ride in California. That's nothing. My relatives in Kansas go, you drive for 3 or 4 hours? Yeah, that's how you got to roll around here.
So it's over there. You drive for 3 or 4 hours. You're in a different state.
We got line of sight to that guy. Perfect. Everybody go, sir.
Where do you normally, you want to give one of your local shops down there a shout out there, Scott?
Yeah,
Where's a
so
good place to play
my favorite place to play in my area is in Fairfield at Mad Alpaca Games. Really awesome place. They do RTTs twice a month. And then also up in Sacramento, I really enjoy playing at Hobby Badger. Had a blast at their GT. Those are my 2 favorite places to play, shop. Both game store owners are really awesome. Yeah, they're really, really good places. Can't recommend it enough if you're in the Sac or in the East Bay area. check out Mad Alpaca.
Like, he's wearing a Mad Alpaca shirt too.
Yep. Where might I go with this guy?
Yeah, I just play at home mostly.
Yeah,
We've got the setup. People come to us. That's kind of nice.
we're going to start trying to do more stuff down at Nexus now that everything's back open, because they supported us during the lockdown. So we're going to try and get some one-day RTTs over at Nexus.
Not enough room to get Terminators back there, so we're good. We screened pretty well. Let's, can't move. That's fine. Yeah, there's at most maybe enough room to put 2 or 3 Terminators there, so I'm not worried about that. Let's see how we can screen here. So we got a nice amount of screening going here. Let's get him there. Screen some more. Screen.
He's concerned about those Terminators a little bit.
They are no joke. You definitely want to think about that.
Combi Meltas and Lightning Claws. Everybody's got a Storm Shield.
The nice thing about the Combi Meltas is it's hard to get into that 6 inches to get the +2 damage, but still, a good roll on the D6 can be very scary for me.
And Terminators have, for a strat, +1 to shoot, +1 to hit. In 8th it was Fury the First. They changed the name of it though in 9th.
Make sure he's got. Look out, sir. There we go. Give him that, but keep him on the objective as well. Okay.
I love these neoprene ejector markers. They take a lot of questions out.
Mm-hmm.
So, end of movement. I'm going to have Epidemius, who didn't move. He's going to go ahead and summon his buddy, the Poxbringer. So we got no doubles. We got a 4 and a 5, 9. We can summon up to power level 9. He's only power level 4. So, smack him down.
So now, if you brought a Demon Prince instead of one of the casters, would you start the Demon Prince off the board and summon him, or he would just be in the list?
He'd be in the list because he's Death Guard. He wouldn't break the
okay.
contagion.
He wouldn't be a...
I would not take the Demon Prince from the Chaos Demons. It'd be better to just take the Death Guard Demon Prince.
Okay.
Better equipment, better stats. In general, he's just all around a better guy.
He's friendly.
So this is the one you're talking about, right? The Nurgle one, right?
Yeah, no, I like him. Either with or without wings. Both cases are
I
good.
don't think this one gave you the option for wings.
No, so the standard Demon Prince kit has the wings option, and he can be. They've got a torso that makes him look more CSM. They've got a torso that makes him look more demons. So we'll go ahead and smack him down there. He's not within 9 inches of anybody, unless you moved up to right there in that building. I think we're good.
No.
You're still back near the objective, so he should be good. He's within 12 of Epidemius.
Yeah,
I doubt if I need to push him back a little bit, I can. I think we're good. Shaq can yell at us if it looks like too much from above, or too close from above, but I think eyeballing that.
No, I
should be
think
fine.
you're good.
All right, so that's all the end of the movement stuff. Let's go to the psychic phase. We're gonna unleash. Now that is the squad that's closest invisible to him. So this is the squad that's gonna take his wrath.
Okay.
We're gonna hit them with Curse of the Leper first, and because he's the wretched, he gets a free reroll per psychic phase as well, in case I don't roll well on this. Curse of the Leper is Warp Charge 6. Goes off.
Roll for the perils.
Do I just take the perils and make it undeniable? Yeah. Because of the Warlord trait that's on him, he's got a bonus wound. So he's a 5 wound character. So even if he takes the 3, he's still hanging on there. So I'll take it. We'll make it undeniable. This is the mortal wounds he's going to take. So he takes 1. So we get lucky.
Mm-hmm.
Only takes 1 damage out of it. Basically negates the free wound that he got for being with the Warlord trait that he had. So we're sitting with 4 left. All right. But now the fun. The fun of rolling 7 dice.
But just like this is where I always get confused. So the thing that goes because it went off on higher than a 7, that goes off right away, right?
So because it's cast So he has two things. First off, whenever you roll boxcars, innately, it's undeniable. That's in the game rules.
Right.
Then he's the one that has the relic where it says if he rolls a 7 or higher, he does D3 mortal wounds. If he casts it all, he does 1 mortal wound. Normally, it's just if you roll with 7 or higher with the malignant place casters, they do 1 mortal wound. He's basically got the super version of it.
Yeah, so those guys automatically take.
They're automatically gonna take. So it's just one.
Yeah.
It's the closest guy. So he's gonna take 1 mortal, and then now I'm gonna roll the 7 dice to see how many mortals I do to that back, or that 8-man unit of Wolfguard with jump packs. So I'm looking to roll better than your toughness. You're not in contagion range yet, so you're still sitting at toughness 4. So I'm looking for 5s and 6s. Ooh, and then I roll like that, and I kill 2.5. I kill 2 and I wound 1.
That was hot.
That was a really good Curse of the Leper. And then I might as well smite you as well. So, because that way I'm at least going to finish off the wounded guy if I get it through. So we're going to throw the smite now. That's going to go off with an 8. If you have anybody within 24, I don't think he's your only caster, right?
I can deny with anything in the army for a CP.
And then it's what, on a 4-up?
No, just a regular deny
You
witch
just
test.
get a regular roll?
Yeah.
Okay.
You rolled a 7,
It's an
8.
8 total.
But now I have a question. If he denies it, do you still get the 7 points?
No, because it's not successfully cast.
Okay,
It
gotcha.
stipulates that it must be successfully cast. So if he stops the casting,
Spend
I don't
a
get
Yeah,
the
burn me
D3.
one.
Anyone?
Yeah.
Alright, so we're looking for a 9 or better.
Yep.
And you got it. On the dot. So no bonus mortal wounds, no smite to that unit. Good use of a strat. Alright. But we've got it out. So outside of his 1 deny, that's it. So we're going to go over here now.
That was a good Curse of the Leper.
That was a very strong Curse of the Leper. That was really good. We don't have any demons to heal right now. So let's go ahead and just use his power. So instead of the Fleshy Abundance, we're just going to smite. We're going to smite the Relic Contemptor in the front. So I've cast Smite already. So we're looking for a 6. And we got a 7. So would you like to deny it with your 1 deny?
Can he do anything
No.
else?
No,
Yeah,
that's
he's-
his 1 power, but I've got another caster right there.
No, that's fine.
Okay, so let it through.
Mm-hmm.
So 2 mortals
So
to the relic in the front.
5s.
So they both
That adds up to 5.
That's not how that works.
So he'll go ahead and take 2. He has what, 9?
I have to look.
Yeah, no problem.
Relic
I think he
Contemptor has 9 wounds.
Okay, so he's got 7 remaining. And then he's done. So now we'll go over to our other caster that's more of the buff caster.
Oops.
Hold his pestilence. And then I don't know, let's see if they're still... They're not within 18, so he'll go ahead and slap Miasma on the front Bloatrone. So we're looking for a 6+ on Fetid Bloatrone. Goes off with a 8, sorry. Goes off with an 8. Nobody's within 12, so he's not going to do mortal wounds to anybody. But goes off with an 8.
And he still has 1 more caster now.
He has 1 more cast there. The malignant play casters are 2 cast casters.
And what's his other powers?
Increase contagion range by 6. So if I put it on the front guy, he could have a 9-inch contagion range.
And Miasma
probably
makes
not
him
gonna
tougher?
makes him harder to hit.
-1 to hit.
So this is the -1
So
to
I'll
hit
try to
market.
deny.
Okay, so we're looking for a 9.
Nope.
Do you want to re-roll it or just let it
No,
stand?
I'll let it go.
So this guy up here, he's got the Miasma
Look,
Pestilence.
Scott, if you wrap it around your back and catch. You keep catching on that corner.
Wrap it around how?
Here, let's see. Oh, unclip it first.
Sorry.
Just doing some housekeeping. Lift your arm up. There you go. And then just kind of wrap it over.
Oh, okay. I see.
There you go. That'll help keep you from trying to hang yourself.
Yes, there we go. Excellent. So we got Miasma, him. I don't think the 9-inch range is going to get anybody. So it may be another case of I don't need it. No, I don't need it. So he'll just smite the front caster. So now we're looking for a 7 to cast smite.
Oh, but that didn't really work here. All right. Oh, because you have the clip part in the butt. But you moved the clip to the back.
Oh yeah. Oh, I didn't turn it off, did I? I think I just touched the pair button.
Well, let's see if it's still.
Am I still?
Let's see. Flip around. We'll see if the light's blinking. Let's see. Let's see. Nope, you're
Yeah,
still
you're
good.
good.
Okay, we're still transmitting. I'm just catching on everything.
Mm-hmm.
Scott's very magnetic.
I am. Let's put it back here. There we go.
Yeah, and then just
And then I'll catch it when I walk around other things. All right. So
after his turn, we'll help get him.
yeah. So we'll do. Yeah, we're gonna smite that front relic contemptor. So we're looking for a 7, and we get it. And you attempted to deny already.
Correct.
So librarians only have 1. So this is just gonna be 3 mortals, stopping them on 5s. They all get through. So he's got 4 wounds remaining. That'll help get through those duty eternal wounds. All right, that was a very productive psychic phase, except for the lackluster shooting in turn 1. All right, so let's do some shooting and killing. We only have 1 kill, right? Just
Correct.
the Land Raider.
Just the land speeder.
Let's go over here. Let's put the machine gun shots. How many wounds does he have?
2.
2. Yeah, let's do the machine
2
gun.
or maybe 3. I think just 2 though.
We'll do the machine gun shots here. We'll do the entropy cannon shots into them. And then we'll do the bombard into... Do we got any infantry hiding back there?
2 wounds. Bjorn's
No.
back there.
We got Bjorn back there.
The only other infantry is your guys back there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you see. I moved a little bit. I think I'd still be in range, though. Am I in range?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So we're going to do machine gun, wolf, entropies, them, bombard, intercessors.
When you say machine gun, you're talking heavy slugger, right?
Yeah, the heavy slugger.
Okay. I was like, they have a machine gun?
Yeah, they got that whole mounted machine gun. So let's start with the heavy slugger on the wolf.
Now the question, since you declared all at one time, if you kill this, does it trigger when you fire the entropy cannons, the Epidemus thing?
Yes, because once I have a kill, I have a kill.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
That's why sequencing is important.
I'm trying to learn because...
So 3's to hit. And then toughness on the cyber wolf?
4.
4? Okay, so 3's to wound. We're not going to kill him. So 1 wound at -1. Because he's 2 wounds, right?
Mm-hmm. And I don't get cover.
So he's almost dead.
You knocked some fur off.
I did.
He's cold.
And then now those 2 entropy shots into the wolf guard. 1 hits, 1 miss. 2+ to wound. Wounds. 1 storm shield on the wolf guard. He's going to be toasted because he's going to take minimum 4. All right. And then number of bombard shots into these bad boys. 5. Oh boy, I like that. I like that.
You could have bombarded these wolf guards first because they were over 5 for higher shots for blast.
It just gives minimum 3. I rolled above what I would have gotten.
Or I have to be 11 to get max.
Yeah, which Space Marines don't do.
Yeah, I
So
don't-
I've got 3 hits, 2's to wound, rerolling 1s. So we've got 2 storm shield saves on the wolf guard, or
No,
I'm
not
sorry,
storm shield.
2 4-ups on these intercessors. Hey, they
Oh.
live. Nice. They duck and cover.
Mm-hmm.
So that Fligver's Crawler's done. Let's go ahead now. And I don't really have anything else to get that little wolf, the easy kill I failed on.
Way to go, Scott. No,
You could put another you could put a bombard at him.
I could waste an entire bombard.
Yeah, sounds like a plan.
Yeah.
but it does it. But then that gives you reroll ones, right?
Yeah. It wouldn't be a complete waste. Because reroll 1s is really, really, really nice. Yeah, let's go to a PVC over here. We will do the crazy thing and put the bombard into the wolf.
We're firing a mortar at a wolf.
We'll do the machine gun into the relic contemptor, and we'll also do the entrophies in the relic contemptor.
Sounds
so
good.
Let's start with the bombard. Let's see how many shots.
1
I get
shot.
into That
Nope.
darn wolf. 3. Think we can do it?
-1, probably. No.
No, because I'm not not drawn through this one.
Okay.
And I'm not drawn through that one, and he's on this side of that big boy. They all hit. And even with the -1, they still hit. So 2s re-rolling 1s. I think that's going to kill him because he probably doesn't have
Negative.
-2.
Probably 6s.
Yeah, he's very dead.
He got his.
Got my re-roll 1s.
Do you have something to track your epidemus, or you want us to throw your counter up?
Sure.
I got a big old.
Yeah, if you want to grab me like a.
Here's a big old D20. That's
Yeah, put me on 2 because I've got 2 units killed now.
Oh, I was thinking just level 1, but okay, gotcha. I see how you track it.
Yeah,
So he's got 2 kills.
it's because you're counting the kills. So now we'll finish the rest of his shooting. We had machine gun and entropies into the front guy. So let's start with the machine guns. Reroll that 1. Yeah, and we don't get anything extra. And we're looking for 5s to wound. Nothing. So machine guns do nothing. Now we're looking for these big bag entropy cannons. They both hit. 3s rerolling 1s. We've got 2 -4.
No save?
No save. So that's going to be minimum 8. So it's a minimum 6 even with the Duty Eternal. So does he explode?
Nope.
No, he does not. So that one is gone.
So does that
Now
count?
we have 3 kills.
I'll help. I'm not doing anything.
Yeah. So
So that can add up pretty quick, huh?
it can, especially if you have a bunch of vehicles to kill. So that Clicker Crawler is done. Let's go to.
I mean, you took a mortar to take out a cyber wolf. But
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh man. Okay. Let's go to.
The movies.
Have you fought orcs with this list yet?
I have
New orcs?
freebooters. Yeah, they're good. You just have to be cagey with them and stay out of the rocket range. Melee orcs do horrible against this, just like melee Drukhari do terrible against this. The best list to run against this is the freebooter shooting, and even then, if I just play cagey round 1 and stay out of the buggy ranges for the rockets, I can really counterpunch him in turn 2. All right. So now that we've got that out of the way, we fire 2 PVCs. Let's go to this unit. Let's go ahead and do. Multi-meltas into that Wolf and Dread,
Mm-hmm.
and crack missiles into the Wolf Guard. So let's start with the multi-meltas in the Wolf and Dread. I don't think any of their bile spurts are in range.
Now I have a question. How can the middle one see through that?
Yeah, the middle one for sure can't see me, and the far one's going to be drawing through.
Let me get a laser and see what we're
Here you go,
working
sir.
with. Yeah. So we're going to the Wolf and Dread.
Oh, no, I'm talking
I
about
was thinking for this
the
one
wolf
here,
guard.
Oh.
for the middle guy there.
Yeah,
So we got that.
the middle guy's got no line of sight, and then the far guy has to draw through the dents.
Not to that guy.
Nope,
Because if I
okay.
can go to any part of
Yep.
your base. So we'll just do middle guy. His missile will go into
Yeah.
that Wolf and Dread. So we'll do 2 missiles, 1 missile, all multi-meltas.
Yep.
Let's
That
see if
works
you
for
get
me.
better luck with these. What was it? The crack missile last time on this? See some crack missiles.
It was the multi-meltas that
Oh,
did
that-
very little
you're
last
right.
time. So let's do all these multi-meltas into this Wolf and Dread up front. I think 6 could get him, but I have seen stranger things happen. So let's re-roll that 1. So we got 4 hits.
So what does being on level 3 get you?
+1 move.
Gotcha.
It's level 2.
Well,
3 kills.
So I've got 3 Frost Shield saves for you to make. 2 failures. Would you like to re-roll?
This is a multi-melta?
This is a multi-melta.
Yeah.
So 1 failure.
so you're down to CP. You're down to 2.
And I roll a 2 for the damage. That's not a great roll. I'm sitting at 4. I'm going to go ahead and re-roll the damage roll on that one. And we go to a 1. And it stays
Nice.
1 damage. So he just takes 1 from the multi-melta. And then,
It's the multi-meltus.
oh man. And then he's got 1 crack missile coming at him. Hits. 3 wounds. Doesn't wound. Not able to be re-rolled. And then we got 2 crack missiles into the Wolf Guard. Re-roll the 1. both hit. 2s to wound. And no reroll on that. So we've got 1 Storm Shield, and he's good. So that unit's done. All right, we got this unit and this unit over here that's still able to fire. To me, it looks like we've got him closer to this PVC.
Sure.
Now that that dread is out of the way. So we're going to do machine guns and entropies into him. And we're going to do the bombard into the intercessors.
Okay.
What are you starting with?
Let's start with the machine gun. So we've got a total of 3 hits. 3s to wound. So we got 3 wounds at -1. Or, I'm sorry, 2 wounds. 2 wounds at -1 on him.
Pass them both.
He's good.
Armor of Rust.
And now
4 up.
the scary entropy cannon shots into him. They both hit. And they both wound. 1 gets through. And we've already done our reroll. And we do a nasty 6 damage to him.
How many wounds does he have?
Entropies are D3 plus 3, aren't they?
Yeah, they're D3 plus 3. So 6 plus
Yeah.
becomes a 3, yeah.
So that triggers a 4th, right?
Yep.
Another kill. And that's an assassination. He's not your warlord, is he?
No.
Okay, so that's just 3 on assassination.
So I'll mark that up right now.
And then last shot for that Plague Burst Crawler is the number of shots into these blasted intercessors. Let's see if we can get them. Oh, 6 shots. Oh, baby. I needed that. And then let's reroll the 1.
I got you. You're assassinated, Scott.
All right, so we got 4. And we've got 4 4-ups to make.
Come on, Brittany. Get him.
And we hit him.
2 go through.
We needed that because now we strangle.
Is that the unit?
That's the unit.
So
Another
that goes
kill.
to 5?
Yeah, so I have almost all the buffs that I want. 6 is
you're on
the
what?
final buff that is important to me, which is the +1 attack.
Are these dead?
Mm-hmm.
And then last unit, let's go ahead and do the Blight Haulers. So 1 is touching the force, 1 isn't.
Okay.
So I'm going to roll them separately. So we're going to do Missile Multi-Melta into him, Missile Multi-Melta into him, but I just got to roll them each one at a time. So this is the one that doesn't have the -1 to hit.
Okay.
So we're going to roll that 1. So we've got 2, and then we're looking for 3s. And we've got 2 multi-meltas. They're AP4, so...
No save.
All right, and we're outside of the multi-bonus range, so it's going to be 2d6 damage. So 1 and 2. So 3 total damage after your Duty Eternal minuses. I've already re-rolled this phase, so no re-rolls on that. 3 damage ain't bad. I believe he's got 10 wounds remaining. I think they're 13 wound models.
What is it? The Redemptor?
Yeah, the
It's on the
Redemptor.
page,
I think
yeah.
he starts with 13.
Yeah, it starts with
Correct.
So we got 10 left, and then the 1 crack missile into him hits, wounds, -2 for a 5-up. So it's gonna do 2 more damage. Can we
Oops.
kill him? Probably not, but we'll try.
What do you got left over there?
The second Blight Hauler that does have the -1 to hit because he's not touching the 4s. So 4s on the multi-melta. 1 hit, 1 miss. 3s, no. Missile. 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 Yes. Yes. Another 5-up. Come on, 6. 5. So 4 damage. That was nice, helpful. Because I think you're bracketed now.
Yes. He's on the middle profile.
Let's see if we've got a long shot charge over here. Probably not. I don't think I'm within 12 of you. Nope, not close enough to declare. So, that is me.
Okay, let me Let me add it up here. Give me 1 second here.
Yeah.
So I already got your 3 for assassinate.
Yep. 3 for assassinate, 3 for strangle.
Okay, give me 1 second here. I gotta get 3. So another. So you're up to 6 on strangle.
Yep. 6 strangle.
And that's it. So we save.
Yep.
Okay, so let's just. I always look at the score because this thing adds at 1 sometimes. So you. Okay. So that's it for your turn.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any morale for you, Mr. Dozer?
Nope.
No. Because
Okay.
I don't think they can fail. I don't think they took enough.
Okay, so give me 1 second here to get.
Because Wolfguard, with their character, with their sergeant, they have 9. So they don't, even if they roll a 6, they can't.
So I'm gonna put Brandon on turn 2, and you go up to 3 command points. What do you got for?
10 for primary.
All right.
Yours are right here, guys.
Now, do you have
Yours-
anything you gotta
Yeah.
do at the start of your? Ooh, is he gonna put 5 in there? Think you can get 5 in there?
We'll
Yeah,
find
that
out.
tight area. That is.
But you do that at the end.
Yes, I know.
Yeah, end of move.
Left my other one over here.
Did you already do your litanies or whatever?
Litany of Faith does not go off. Canticle of Hate does.
Okay. They got the important one.
I was just reminding him before you. And your Psyker's gone, right?
Psyker is gone.
Tiger's gone.
So you didn't have to use them at all. Look, you saved yourself time.
Yeah, he got me a super crucial deny.
Yeah,
So
but you
this
could have got
isn't-
your great smite if you would have used them.
I killed it in shooting anyway, so it wouldn't have mattered.
Scott. Let's see here.
Oh, yeah. See what
Let's
we
get
can
your-
do with the mic.
Oh, yeah. Here. Now that you got the thing in back. Now if you come over this way. Go like that.
And then bring it to
There,
this side.
there
yeah.
you go. We were just doing some adjusting mics. You having fun?
Oh, always. Love playing Warhammer.
So how do you feel you're doing after 2 turns?
A lot of good invulnerable saves, some good kills by the Death Guard. We're waiting to see where these Terminators come down. I haven't really pounced yet with any of the Fleshmauer drones, but I'm doing what I need to do. I'm keeping the units that have to the last alive. I'm scoring the Stranglehold, which is important. Scoring the primary, which is important. So it doesn't have to be a flashy win. Just gotta go for the win.
We got some. What are those? The
Wolfguard.
Wolfguard moving up to come take out some.
Not a lot of melee left there, but there's 3 Meltas.
Nice. So I do have enough kills now where all the vehicles are a higher toughness. So the Plagueburst Crawlers are toughness 9 now, and the smaller drones are toughness 8. So Meltas need 4s against them and 5s against the big tanks, which is always rough when your Melta's like, I need a 5 with a Melta.
Oh, on the PBCs.
Yeah, on the PVCs, and then you would have needed 3s against the drones before, but now you need 4s.
So it does. So that does trigger pretty quick.
Yeah, especially against armies that have
Yeah.
MSU. Really easy to tack up those kills. Oh yeah, you got one.
So where I really struggled with this list was against the Custodes Dreadnoughts lists. They just don't die.
You just got to put all your entropys into them every turn. That's the best way to handle the things that have.
Am I over your track right there?
You are in range.
Okay. Bjorn can hang out there.
Now are you at now this is where I get confused. So you're at -1, right? Because you have to draw line of sight to this through the trees, right?
-1 to hit.
Yeah. Because you have to draw.
Oh
to
no, because you only have to. You have to.
You draw line of sight and range are different.
So with.
So I can draw a
dense
straight
terrain-
line.
Yeah.
not go through the dents.
Yeah. Because he can do that. If all of his lines have to go through the dents
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
for me to get the dents. So because he can find a line that's at least a millimeter wide to draw through and not hit the dents, which he easily has.
I'm
I
gonna do
don't
that
get
guy
the
and be
dents.
like, can I see the millimeter width? We got some. How concerned are you if you lose one of your casters? Is that like a big?
Once Epidemius is out, they're expendable. They're nice to get the mortal wounds out of, but they're not absolutely crucial to the game plan.
Yeah, that.
I play pretty aggressively with them.
I didn't even know. I've never seen one modeled with a bolt gun. Did you? Was that a custom?
That was a custom conversion, so I have two from the Dark Imperium set, and then the one from the Japanese Hero set. It was very hard to track down, and I didn't want any of them to look the same, so I chopped up one of the Dark Imperium ones, took an extra bolt pistol from the Plague Marine kit, removed the bolt pistol from his holster on his waist, took off the blowing of the plague effect, took the extra head from the Japanese plague caster that is unhelmeted, put that on him. So they all have plague caster heads, they're all different. Chopped up his staff a tiny bit, not a huge change there. Took the cape off the back, just enough changes where he looks different.
Do you play anything besides Death Guard, or do you have other
Oh yeah,
armies?
so
or?
I have an entire Nurgle Demon army goes along with them. And then my first two armies were Blood Angels and Craftworld Eldar.
Yeah.
So I have a very large Ulthway army.
I just got a bunch of crap. I got a bunch of old right here. I just scored all this stuff. It was like, because I was doing an Eldar thing, but then I just from a guy I just got a bunch of
Nice.
Eldar.
Second edition units there.
Yeah. So it finishes off our Eldar army, so we can start running something.
Yeah. No, Eldar are fun.
That
I
thing,
really like them.
that thing just looks cool. The Ignite.
Oh yeah.
I was like,
Yeah, they're fun. I've got one. I wish they were a little better, but you know, it is what it is. Oh boy, we got him in the backfield.
does this concern you, sir?
Probably not. Because whenever he declares the charge against, I'm just going to make him need an 11.
Well, I put them there for them two combi melts to go into Epidemius.
Scott's like, uh-oh.
Yeah.
So be careful. Is Epidemius the closest model to that unit? Because he does have Lookout Sir, and there are other units that are within 9 or are about 9. So make sure you have
There,
one
because
that
this is the
closer.
9 line.
Yeah.
I'm only touching it where Epidemius is.
Okay.
Good?
There you can do it. Yep.
Okay. So those you can have back. That was the first thing I learned of this army is you let Epidemius die and it's like, oh.
Yeah, no, it hurts. It hurts.
Okay, so his canticle went off, so they're making a 7-inch charge. He's charging in there, they're charging in. Okay. I think we can definitely get our Warrior Pride this round. So shooting. And the Poxbringer is a character as well, I assume.
Yes, he is a character.
So we can't shoot him. Okay, so we'll start here. We'll flame you with so 2d6 heavy flamer shots into your little chompy, drivey things.
So which flamer is
This
going
guy.
there? Oh, into them?
Yeah.
Okay, excellent.
Boxcars.
So he's got 2 heavy flamers?
Yeah.
Excellent, okay. So 12 rolls to wound, needing 5s to wound.
4, 6, 8, 10.
I've only had the Shadow Keeper ability to make it -1 strength.
5, you say? 1, 2, 3, 4.
4, and we're no longer in the Devastator.
Right, of course, I'm going through them as fast as I can.
We're just doing -1.
Yep.
So we're looking looking for 4s, and you said 4 of them, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we take 2 damage from the unit.
Okay. 2 melta guns from the squad there. Same unit.
From the squad?
Yep.
Okay.
1 hit, 1 miss.
Okay. These are 4, because he's tough. They're toughness 8 now.
3 CP. What else? Yeah, we'll reroll one of them. Nope.
Put it down the cube.
Yep.
And we're looking for a 4.
4.
Okay. So now I need to roll a 5 up, please. And I don't. All
Command
right.
point?
Are you within?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's going to be a D6 plus 2.
No CP? For 2.
3 minus 1 is 2.
And then a crack grenade from the same squad. Misses. Perfect. Okay.
I'll take it. Could have been worse.
Stay on. I gotta start remembering to wear a shirt with a pocket when I come out here. So you look, is Murderfang's base 12 inches reaching your entropy cannon there?
He is within 12 inches of that plate
Yeah.
crawler.
Okay. So, Johnny on the right there. Murderfang has 1 heavy flamer and 1 stormbolter.
Yep.
And he is BS5. That's garbage. Okay, so heavy flamer. 3
3
shots.
Looking for 5s.
None.
Okay.
Stormbolter. He's a dreadnought, so he's always rapid firing.
No, they took that away from them in 9th. They don't have that anymore. Only Terminators have the auto rapid fire now.
I think you're right.
Yeah, no, it's a sad thing. Made sense because Terminators are basically just smaller dreadnoughts.
1 hit and 1 cocked. 1 floor dice.
No, not.
2
And 1
hits.
hit, 1 miss. And then we're looking for a 6 because
Those 2 hits. I rerolled the cocked. I had a 6 and a.
doesn't need 5s to hit though.
Oh, you are correct.
And then no wound.
Okay. Same thing from the other dread from the Wolfen.
So
1 shot.
No wound.
No wound.
No
No
hits.
hits.
real quick, Brandon, you I was just looking at because I thought I just read that right. You may want to adjust your guys because it's the model. So.
Oh, it's each model for the purposes of Lookout Sir?
That character unit is both visible to the firing model and is the closest thing to the firing model. So, how many?
So then you would only be able to get 1 that can fire on him, because any of the guys that are over more that way are going to be closer to the Blight Haulers. Because if we tape it out,
I'm like, I thought I remember reading that differently. That's what I was like.
yeah, see, only one of them
Okay, that's
is
fine.
going to be able to shoot Epidemius.
That's what
I
I
thought it was unit, but good looking out.
I was because we had just read that earlier. I was like,
Yeah.
wait a second. I thought I read something weird about models.
How many wounds does Epidemius have in his toughness? 8 wounds. Okay.
He's toughness 6 currently, and he has 8 wounds, and he has a 5 up invulnerable and a 5 up kill no pain.
Okay.
Which you can reroll ones.
Multi-belter from Bjorn.
That's why I just
Your-
cut that. I was like, you may want to move the Thunderhammer guy.
Your PBC. Oh, he doesn't reroll rolls
No,
them
not
anymore.
himself anymore. And wounds. Multi-melta gets through. Does 4. Does 3.
Yep.
Are you concerned about them being back there now?
24 and 30.
Remember that grenade we talked about?
Yeah.
It's right there. Walks over next turn.
But if
Says
Epidemus,
hello.
dies, is that a concern then?
Yeah, but only 1 guy can shoot him, so I'm not worried about it.
So I don't have 24. So the heavy onslaught is going to go into him.
Okay.
and everything else into the PVC.
Okay.
What else does he have? Just a heavy onslaught. Oh, and storm bolters. I never fired those last time. So the storm bolters also. Those are storm bolters in the PVC.
So remember, the PVC is touching the forest.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So 4s are good.
And then 6 is to wound because he's toughness 9.
Little Gatling cannon, PVC.
4s.
That's decent
That's a good
rolling.
roll. 5s.
Scott, the pinky was watching you.
3.
Who said that?
Ariana T.
That's my wife.
Oh, God.
My cat is watching. So 3 wounds
Yes, sir.
at neg 1, right?
Yes.
Because we're not in the devastator anymore.
That is a heavy weapon, correct? Yeah.
Yeah.
The onslaught Gatling.
So 2 are gonna get through. On him. 2 damage.
Scott's doing the cat proud.
Now this
You
is
got
heavy onslaught into flesh mower, the back flesh mower on the
Back
objective.
flush mower. All right. And you definitely can draw without going through dents. There is a nice little corridor there where you don't hit either. And then this is 5s to wound.
2.
2, okay. On the back flush mower. He takes 1. Takes 1 damage.
4 shots from the crack grenade from the bike into the PVC right in front of him. Misses.
You don't have any? He doesn't have any rerolls for himself?
No.
Not for shooting.
Only a chapter master can reroll himself these days.
And he has to do that. He has to pick
Has to
himself
declare, yeah.
in the...
Oh, you don't have
Main
chapter
phase.
master.
No.
You normally do, don't you?
Yeah, no, not anymore. I stopped bringing him. So I have another list. I wrote this exact same list, but without Murder Fang, just another Action Shield Dread, and without Bjorn and a Thunderwolf Chapter Master, Thunderwolf Cavalry Chapter Master, same points.
Yeah.
That's super tough because then I can run a successor and do whatever the tasty combo is the kids are doing these days for Space Wolf successors.
The kids. Them Nebraska kids.
So,
What's your main concern here, sir? What are you thinking about? We're gonna go over to split screen and see Mr. Dozer. He's got a little frown.
I'm
on
going to
his face.
spend 1 CP to make my Terminators hit on 2s.
So, okay.
We're doing this in the shooting phase right now.
Yes.
Okay.
And
Which unit? This one?
the one by you.
Okay. Making him hit on 2s.
That's 1
So
CP.
you're down to 1.
No, it should be at 3. Oh, I spent 1 on a reroll.
I believe so, yeah.
I think you're docking me CPs.
No, sir.
I think you are.
I'm at 3,
Jo-
right?
Johnny hates to see me win.
No, I don't.
Yeah,
What are you, Mason? Mason's like, you're taking my CP one day.
you are
No.
cheating me out of CPs, but it's okay, Johnny.
Not cheating.
Okay, so no, we're not going to spend the last one because I was debating doing Keen Senses as well to fire both profiles and ignore the minus, but we're not going to do that. We're just going to fire. So one multi-melta into Epidemius, the other multi-melta into the Blight Haulers.
Okay.
Right, these guys, Malefic Blight Haulers, yeah.
Yeah.
So Epidemius hits,
Wounds on a 3.
wounds.
Okay. Makes his demon invulnerable.
Of course. Blight Hauler hits,
Mm-hmm.
does not wound. Okay, 2 meltas from this front Terminator squad into the, into that one.
Okay. So
PVC.
they need 4s to hit. They both hit. He's got it.
Oh, he's touching it.
He's
Yeah,
touching
I was
it,
like,
yeah.
what are you talking about?
And then he's toughness 9, so you need 5. So only 1. And then I've got a 5 up invuln. And I say nay.
Okay, shot. Should we shoot the bike?
I bet you threw a grenade.
Yeah, that's what we did.
You
Okay,
threw a grenade
perfect.
And rolled a 1.
I think that is it for shooting.
Yeah, I think so. Charging.
Yep. So, we've got the reroll ones up. So we're going to charge the Wolf and Dread first into the Flesh Mower.
Okay. I have no shooting, so there's no possibility of Overwatch. This flesh more, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And this is a rerollable, just inherently. 8 should definitely make it.
Yeah, because you can just walk right around that dense. 8 should be no problem. Yeah, no problem.
So where do I want to go? Because I want to get him in also.
I would shade towards the middle. That way you can
Yeah.
have
I wanna
Redemptor
be
on
able to
that
get-
side and Murderfang on that side.
Yep.
Yeah, but he's got to go around that.
Oh, but then you're going to have dense in both cases. Because if you do shade to the middle, neither of those bases can fit without touching the
Yeah.
dense and taking the -2. So that, and therein lies the problem. Do you want all 3? Or do you go for just the 2 Wolf and Dreads?
So we're going to go there. I'm still going to charge with him, and he'll just go through
Yeah.
round since he's already paying the big minus. And did I keep him?
No.
Nope.
No, he is at about
Just
7.
out. Yep.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Scott, your wife wants you to go on that side and wave at the kitties.
So this is Murderfang. 9 should make it.
Yeah.
Scott's going to wave at the kitties.
Hello, kitties. Hello, Astro, and hello, Pinky.
So 7 here, rerollable into the PBC.
I am going to
Uh-oh.
make you need a 9 for 1 CP, putting me down to 2.
You're not going to do it back there and make me need an 11? Because this one's rerollable still on a 9.
He's not part of the play company. I can't do it on Epidemius.
Oh,
So you're
okay.
down to 2, Scott?
So
2.
9 rerollable. Are you overwatching, sir?
You know, that might not be a bad idea.
Doesn't he do that? Does he do that before or after you roll the charge?
Before he rolls the charge.
Gotcha.
And you're just declaring against this, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Because I'd have to go through to get to the Blight Hauler. I don't want to pay an additional -2.
Yeah, you don't want to go through the dense as well. Nah, go ahead.
And you are making me spend the -2?
Yeah, so you're going to need a 9.
You do it once I declare, though.
Yes. And then he now, if you declare anybody else against him, it also gets a -2. So if the chaplain charges into, he'd have -2, but I mean, you're so
So
close.
9 re-rolling.
Nope.
Snake Eyes can't get any worse. Now we're going to go to boxcars. 9.
There you go. And you are going to avoid the dense completely.
Mm-hmm. You want to make sure the Chain Fist gets in.
You're going to have to snake your way.
And we're just going to get in a Chain Fist and a Lightning Claw.
And then make sure we're not touching the dense. We should just do a conga line and that should be good.
Yep. And now the Chaplain.
Yep. He probably needs like a 3.
He's got a
He's
6. And oh, I don't actually fly. So we can only get...
He has enough to get by.
No, I don't fit, though.
Because we can push him over if we need to.
Oh, yeah, no, but I was trying to get around you.
Oh, yeah.
Because
no.
I have the reroll.
The dozer's too big.
Yeah.
Your guy can't go through dozer because of the dozer.
Yep. And it's deceiving because he looks like he has fly,
Yeah.
but he doesn't. He's a regular bike. He just looks cool. So a 9 here on Epidemius.
Mm-hmm.
And now, did you already? Now, do they get a reroll?
No, they're just a regular old 9. I could command point it if I want. The rerolls were over here from the Wolfenstone and the Wolfen Dreads
Is he
reroll for
close
free.
enough to give the Wolfenstone bonus to your?
No. No, it's 6 inches.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
14. Even if I took Vox's Spiritum, which is super cool because then you got 9-inch auras off of the big base.
Yeah.
10.
Is that concerning, sir?
Yeah, but I've had worse.
Can Floater boat drones are vehicles, right?
What?
Floater boat drones are vehicles, right? So they can't go through walls.
He flies.
They have the fly keyword though.
So he can intervene into me for sure.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
Yep.
Wolfguard into Malefic Blight Haulers. 5.
Yeah.
Now, the barricade, that counts as 2, right?
Yes.
But they have the fly keyword, so
Nope.
they ignore
No,
it.
no. Flying
Because
is
you
not
have to
even-
jump down and run
it's
and charge.
stupid.
You sure?
Yeah.
Our Tal guy who's all over it.
So I think it's very dumb. So a Terminator that moves 5 inches charges the same as a jump pack unit that moves 12 inches.
I thought you ignored
In
the effects of
movement,
terrain.
but
In
not in
charging.
charging.
Because
There's
you have
one
to
of the
come down to the
FAQs.
ground and...
Yeah. But I mean, I still make it.
The only reason Death Guard ignore it because we don't...
Because you're already super slow.
And they have an exorable advance.
Yeah. Just like how someone was shocked... I don't know if it was you or Zach was shocked that I could fire my heavy weapons in combat without the minus.
So he'll have to stay over there. These guys will just get to there. Wolf and Dread needs a
You got the-
6 because I'm inside of 7. I can fight over the pipe.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So I for sure I'm going to get my Warrior Pride. Yep, he's in there. And let's measure that because I want to get close to your caster man.
You don't want to?
No, I want to.
But you gotta stay with... You didn't declare him, right? So you gotta stay with that.
I can't fit through there. What did I roll there? An 8?
Yeah, plenty to get up to the pipe.
I want to tempt you into, come on, bring him on in with his corrupted staff or
How many
whatever.
wounds did you have left?
Not 12.
Yeah, I think you had 4.
Is it still up on the other one, Johnny?
Oh. No, I thought I could see. No, it already fell.
Okay, well, we'll say it's 4 then.
I'm pretty sure it was 4.
So now I need to kill some stuff.
How many swings does he have?
The
Because this one's equipped with...
just one murder, something claw.
Okay.
It is a great wolf claw.
And it does... He has how many attacks?
He gets 4 attacks base plus shock assault. So just 5 attacks.
Okay. 5 attacks. And it does 3 damage. Ouch.
And re-rolling.
Well, 2 damage.
Yeah.
So the flesh mower is the only thing I'm real scared of for an interrupt. So we're going to start there with Murder Fang because I want
Okay,
the movement
so
with.
I'm going to use his heroic intervention strat.
Yep.
So how much is that?
It's 1.
So that puts you down to 1.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, now you can't interrupt.
Oh, wait, hold on.
This guy's like...
So you're saying, before I do this,
Yeah,
fly does not work in the charge phase.
correct. But now you're not in the chart. Now, yeah. So I don't know how that works.
Yeah,
in
remember
inter-
heroic intervention's different.
Yeah, I think it's okay in heroic intervention. It's
Yeah,
very
remember
dumb.
that was the weird...
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, fly doesn't work in charge, but it does work in interventions, I believe.
Yeah,
If someone
because-
watching in chat is smarter than us and
No,
can,
remember...
can tell us,
John showed us here where, like, you look at the fly, and then you look at the thing,
Yeah.
and then we determine...
I remember that's what we determined.
Yeah, I'm not going to.
So you're still at 2?
Still staying at 2.
Okay, so Mr. Murder Fang has 8 attacks base, but he makes 3 additional for shock assault instead of 1.
Nice.
So 12 attacks. 6, 8, 10,
And I do have Miasma of Pestilence,
12.
so you will be what, hits on 2s to begin with?
Yes, he hits on 1s when I charge.
Okay, so you're still just hitting on 2. Well,
Well, no,
My
'cause
minus-
aren't ones automatic fails anyways?
yeah.
Yes, but I start at
He's
2.
high enough where my -1 isn't going to change anything. for Murder Fang at least.
So his weapon seal is at 2, and he's -1 to hit, but he's +1 to hit because he's a space wolf.
So it nullifies.
So still at 2s.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're still at 2s.
Hey,
Ooh, I
no
should have
rerolls
Duty
on the one.
Eternal somewhere. That would have been cool.
He wouldn't have got it though because he's a character.
You're right. So now you are
And the Wolfens aren't poor either.
T8.
So I am T8 on that guy.
And strength of the murder clause is ×2. Strength 12.
So wounding me on 3s.
Rerolling all failed. 1 failed. All wound. 2, 4, 6, 8.
8.
On your invuln.
And these are 3 normally.
Yeah. 3 down to 2, and they're -3.
Think you got this?
We'll see.
I think. Oh, that's a fully healthy one. I killed the other one.
Yeah. No, we don't. Because they're 3 damage normally.
Yeah,
right?
3 damage goes down to 2.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10 down. Dead. Dead.
Does it blow up?
So it explodes on a 4. Does not explode.
Wow. So in my head, I did that wrong then. I mean, it worked out because I was thinking he was still on 1 wound. I forgot that I killed one because I wanted to make sure that I had the consolidate with Murder Fang to be able to get in to some of this goodness. Oh yeah, 3 puts me into both of them. So when we're done, you can attack back with them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm okay with that.
Now the other guy doesn't get to activate, right?
No. No, because I killed it. He does not get to activate. So I'm lucky that I killed him, because otherwise, well, because I could have piled in with him, and then Murder Fang would have been protected. But it worked out. Okay. Let's smack Epidemius. So we're gonna pile in. What is Epidemius' toughness again in wounds?
6.
T6, 8 wounds. Yeah, it's worth the 1. I'll spend it on the same one I did in shooting. Fury of the First. It was. They call it something else now.
What's it called?
Oh, I could interrupt with him because you killed him.
Yes.
I could interrupt with Epidemius. 'Cause he has a good amount of attacks. They're 1 damage apiece, but they're high AP. And he gets some nerdling swings as well.
I'm all Storm Shields,
Yeah.
so I don't care about your AP.
And you're on 2 CP, sir, so.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
Just make sure they change it or something. I don't know. What
No, it's still 1 CP. Where Terminator's hit on, it's +1 to Fury. Yeah, it is still called Fury of the First. Okay. There you go. So, Thunderhammer first. He gets 3 for being the boss man, +1 for shock assault.
Okay.
So 3s because it's -1 +1.
Yep.
That's very cocked.
So you're down to 0?
That's still cocked.
Who
1.
did?
Me, I'm down to 0.
Probably 3s.
Yeah,
Not
strength
2s.
strength 8.
Yep. So 2.
2 go through, -2 for flat 3.
Fails them both.
So 6 damage.
6. So let's make some 5-ups.
Oh, yeah, because he has the old disgusting reason, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. And we can reroll that.
Ooh.
And we stop 2. So 3 are going to... Oh, we stop 2, so 4 are going to get through.
Okay, so
we've
he's
got
down to
4 wounds remaining.
So now this is Lightning Claws. Ugh, 1s are no good. You killed my librarian, so I couldn't put them into Assault Doctrine.
So these need 5s rerolling.
Yep.
1. And then let's see if we get anything.
No, 2.
Oh, 2, sorry.
Dozer.
Missed that one. Ooh.
3
Ouch.
at -2.
Okay. So 2 more. Let's see if feel no pain. No. So 2 more damage.
He survived?
Yep.
He's alive. That's it.
That's it.
Okay.
Oh no, sorry, chump attacks. The guys with the combi meltas.
With just punching.
Just punching. Still hitting on 2s. And needing 5s.
Yep. 5s, no rerolls.
1.
So he can't die.
No minus.
So fails that. I can reroll the 1 on that. So no
Okay.
damage. So he's alive with 2.
Sweet.
Needed that.
You're hoping to kill him, huh?
Yeah, for sure. But I mean, he's stuck in combat now, at least.
Yep.
He needs to die. He can die next turn. But how much of an army am I going to have next turn? We'll see.
Well, aren't you gonna finish?
Yeah, no, I still have a bunch of fights to do.
Yeah, I was like, wait.
Yeah. He's got to fight over there, and then I get to fight back.
Yep.
And then we got to fight over here and a fight over here. We got a lot of fights.
That's what, well, the way you were talking, I was like, well, he's still alive. How much? I was like, wait.
We're talking about for him.
Yeah.
Did you want something to drink? Are you good? Or
I've got my drink over there. I'm gonna grab some here while he's looking that up.
how you feel it's going, Scott?
Epidemius living was very important. That was good. I should have screened better. I thought for sure I didn't leave him enough space to fit a 5-man Terminator. That was a mistake, not screening that better. I thought I had that screened, but I left a little too much room back there.
So just 5?
Something you can come back from, you think?
Oh, absolutely.
So
I got some tricks up my sleeve.
5 attacks
Those are short
from 5 wounds left.
So we're doing
no,
him?
we're gonna go with the wolf guard first
Okay.
to try to get him down to an even amount. So we will pile in thusly taking the point off of you
Yep.
and getting everybody in.
Mm-hmm. So remember, they innately are -1 to be hit in close combat.
Yep.
So nullifying your +1 to hit for Space Wolves.
So we're gonna do.
They don't have a +1 to hit.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, as long as you charge.
I thought it was +1 attack.
No, that's Blood Angels.
No, they're +1 to wound.
White Scars.
What's going? No, White Scars are +1 damage in the fight phase.
Black Templars.
I don't think they have +1
One of them
attack.
is. I'm for sure
They get to
+1
reroll
attack.
charges. No, they get to reroll charges.
Minotaurs. I'll just keep naming
Maybe.
Space Marine factions.
There's none that give you just a straight +1 except Blood Angels in the fight phase. They get it. They have Savage Echoes.
What did you say it's called?
What are you looking for?
A wolf guard?
That's a chapter tastic.
It's just his
The
chapter
whole
tactic.
army gets +1
In
to
the
hit.
first round of combat,
wanna
he
charge
gets,
or
so
heroically
if he
intervene?
is charged or heroically intervenes,
Yeah.
he gets +1 to hit. That's the first part of being a Space Wolf.
Okay, so
So we're doing them
3 for the boss +2 for his claws.
because he has double claws.
Yeah. He has frost claws, but that doesn't matter. But I didn't want to list Taylor.
Okay. So those 2s would have hit,
Yep.
but their minuses.
So both wound on 5s.
What is their strength? They need 6s.
Strength
It's on a
6.
T8. Oh, that gives him bonus.
Strength 5. Sorry.
Okay, I wasn't sure if it
Yeah.
gave him +1 strength or not.
So frost claws is +1 strength, +1 damage.
Okay, so the 2 do.
Yes.
Okay. Normals would not.
-2.
So we make one, fail one. It's just
Okay.
going to take 1 damage.
And now I have just a guy. Shock assault. I'm sorry, I owed you one more attack with him. I rolled 5. He has 2 claws in shock assault.
So isn't he 3 +2 for the
3
claws?
+2 for the claws, +1 for shock assault.
Okay. So 1 more.
Yeah. Sorry.
And
And it misses.
anyways.
Okay.
Can't change the past, as they would say.
Yep. So now
Unless it's
2 shock assaults and a claw. This is the one regular claw boy.
Okay.
Have you played any Thousand Suns with this?
Yeah, I played one at the tournament in Sacramento, and we just shot him off the table. Hey,
Both?
There we go. Good
Neg
roll,
2.
good roll. Neg 2. 1 damage again.
I got my efficiency back, then I lost it again. Okay. 5 attacks with the Wolf and Dreadnought.
And they're going into them.
Mm-hmm.
And he needs 3s.
Yep.
All right. Strength.
Oh, quite a bit.
Probably 12, just like Murder Claw or Murder Fang.
Great Wolf Claw. No, it's +4 for a strength 10.
Okay, so you're winning me on 3s.
Rerolling though still.
Rerolling though.
Ugh.
But he gets to reroll.
3.
So 3.
3 at -3.
3 at -3.
Neg 3?
Yeah, the Great Wolf Claw.
And
Neg 2.
next 2?
Still on your.
Matter. Still fails 2. And it's 3 damage flat, right?
Yep.
3 damage flat, yeah.
Okay. So he's going to explode on a 4 up.
You get -3 with the Great Axe.
You know, I failed 2 of those. If I reroll and make one of them, he's alive with 1. So let's go for it. Go ahead and put me down to 1. Let's see if I can hit a 5.
5 up. All right. Living big.
Nope.
Nope.
And then he explodes on a 4+. He does. So go ahead and take 1 to the Wolfen. And the other guys are not close enough, and my guys don't need to worry. So he should have 3 wounds left now.
Oh, you were trying to keep him alive because your Playcaster can heal him, huh?
The dude bro over there.
Oh, yeah.
And the swings back would have been nice too.
Now he can't consolidate, right? Because the unit's still alive, right?
I can consolidate.
He can consolidate.
Alright.
He actually has to end closer to the Platecaster now because
Yep, that's the closest enemy model.
closest enemy model. So
And
now
there.
we can fight him.
Yep,
which
you
is
are
nice.
tagged.
Because he's got a nice big wacky stick with D3 damage.
Okay, so Primaris Chaplain on bike.
Yep.
We're almost done with my part of the fight phase.
So we've got 2s, we got no rerolls because we didn't do that litany.
Correct.
2s to hit.
4
base, so 5 with shock assault.
Yep.
Okay. And you're not doing the relic Crozius, right?
No, I didn't bring it.
Okay.
I brought the Wolfenstone instead for the reroll charges.
Ooh, ooh, man, that reroll would have been nice because it affects core and character.
Mm-hmm.
And then, what's his strength?
Just the 6 will wound. The 3 shouldn't.
Okay. And that's what, like AP1?
Just a regular Crozius. I don't know. I never bring it. Yep, AP1 flat 2.
Flat 2 is going to become
Yep.
1, so he's going to take 1 damage.
He got through on a Crozius?
Yeah. 3 plus 1 for shocking assault.
So the conga line looks like you're just getting 2 guys? 'Cause I
Uh,
don't think...
Well, I can pile in through dents, can't I?
Yeah, you can. That's right. It doesn't slow you. So,
So we'll just get the lightning claws in.
Yeah, I don't think you're getting the back guys.
No, that's okay. They don't have fighty weapons anyway.
And I'm not too scared of lightning claws when you need 6s and then 6s. Because they're not frost claws, right?
No, that's a relic. Chain fist.
Chain fist.
2s are no good because it's unwieldy.
Yep.
But double 6s are good.
Okay.
Neg 4.
So 2 5 up in wounds. Says nay. Not today. Does not find its way into his demon hide.
Lightning claws. 2s.
Yep.
All hit.
Very nice. 6s, 6s. That's a cocked die for sure.
Dice.
No dozers. Let's see if we can get some dozers. 2.
2
Oh,
and
cocked.
2 cocked.
Yeah. So 2 dozers. Let's see. These are neg 2. So 2 damage.
Okay. I think that's finally the end of my fights.
Yeah, so I get to fight back now. With the guys that actually can fight back.
40 minutes later.
Yeah. So let's go, since I don't have to worry about any of your swings,
Nope.
let's go to him. He's got 5 swings. He's got a...
And who by him?
essentially-
Who do you, just for the people who are
Oh,
listening.
sorry. We're going to go to the Malignant Playcaster with his wonderful, essentially, Force Stave is what he's got a Plague Force Stave. So it's +3 strength, -1 AP, and D3 damage.
So what? And your toughness is -1, right?
Mm-hmm. I'm T6.
Yep.
So down to 5, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so now you're down to 5. So I'm winning you on 3s, rerolling 1s, and I'm hitting you on 3s because he's a nerd. A lot of the Psychers in the Space Marine armies only hit on 3s. So we got 3 hits, and then we're winning on 3s. We got 3. 3 at neg 1. So 3 invulns.
Blizzard shields. 1 goes through. What's the damage? I don't have
D3.
any CP.
So it's D3, 4, 2.
Reroll?
Becomes 1.
Oh, you can't kill me anyway.
Yeah.
I was thinking you could blow me up. So he's got 2 left.
Yep. And then we'll go to these guys. He's within a half inch, and he's within a half inch. So with Epidemius, these would normally have 4 swings apiece. They have 5 swings apiece.
Not killing Epidemius was big, him living.
Yeah.
He's got that skull thing.
No, he doesn't have it. That guy does.
No, I know. Next time
Yeah.
for those Terminators. That's
So 3's re-rolling 1s.
those things sound so weird.
So we've got 8 up off that one. And then strength 6. So your toughness 3. So I'm winning on 2's, re-rolling 1s. So we got 8 storm shield saves to make. These are -2, and I believe they're 2 damage.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4 go through.
Okay.
Oh, perfect. I should have slow rolled that. They're 2 damage apiece.
Yes.
And because I took it all on storm shields, I have to save the pack leader.
Oh, because he's the only one without the storm shield.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, those guys can bite you. They can bite.
That could trigger morale, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
That could. Because that's what, 4 dead?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so they could fail morale. Still got to roll like a 5, I think, because he's level 9. Because he's basically a veteran sergeant.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's go over to Epidemius. With +1 attack, he has 6 attacks. He hits on 2s, he rerolls 1s.
Is he any good in combat?
He's okay. He's basically got a plague power sword. And then he gets d6 nurgling attacks as well.
Mhm.
So we'll just do his sword first. So hits on 2s, rerolls 1s. So all 6 hit. He is strength 6 with his bonus from being himself. So I'm wounding you on 2s, rerolling 1s.
Okay.
Because it's a plague power sword. So I've got 6 storm shield saves. They're only 1 damage apiece, though.
I fail 2.
Okay, so 1 will be.
What's the minus?
-3.
Okay, so yeah, 2 go through.
Yeah.
So 1 is on 1
One
wound.
is on 1 wound remaining. Number of nurgling attacks? 3.
Is a Nurgling gonna finish a Terminator?
We might. Okay, and so with his attack, so we got 3 hits, and then we're looking for 5s to wound, and it's plague. So I got 2 2-up saves.
Oops.
You're good. You didn't roll. You rolled an extra, and none of those are 1s. So Epidemius is done. Let's go ahead now to the Poxbringer.
Lightning claw. Okay.
And he'll go ahead and make his 5 attacks. He hits on 2s, rerolls 1s, and Murder Fang would be toughness 6, but he's going to be toughness 5. So I'll hit, and this is going to wound you on, it would be 5s, but he's now 6s. They're going to be 3s, that's cocked, and that's rerolling 1s. These are 5 wounds, 1 damage apiece at -3. So 5 6-ups for Murder Fang,
Mm-hmm.
and they're all just 1 damage each. So no Dozer, so 5 damage on Murder Fang.
How many does Murphy have?
It's
8
8.
or 9? Yeah, so he's hurting after that one. So a smite could potentially get him.
Murder Fang's in your space really quick, right?
Yeah.
What is he classified as?
He's in the HQ.
He's elite.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
He is
Okay.
a character, but he can't be your
So
warlord.
the 3 attacks from the Plague Bush Crawler into Murder Fang, looking for 6s, no hits,
Elites.
and then
One
the
more.
3 attacks into the Terminators, looking for 6s from the Plague Bush Crawler.
One more.
Murder Fang has 8 wounds.
Okay.
Wow.
Perfect.
And then that's nope. So 2 hits, and this is going to be 2s to wound. No. 6 becomes 7. So 3s to wound the Terminators. 1 wound at no neg on these Terminators from the Plague Bush Crawler.
2.
Nothing. So
Oh, what Terminators?
the ones that are fighting this guy.
Oh, I thought those were.
So that
What
is
is that turn?
all my fights.
Okay.
So morale.
That is enough to. No, you need to roll higher than 5.
Mm-hmm.
Because you lost 4 this turn, right?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, so you're good.
What about how many Terminators died behind?
None.
None.
At Epidemius.
We wouldn't need to do morale.
No, how many Terminators
None.
died by Epidemius? Oh, you
No, I only
0.
just damaged.
Oh, I thought you killed them.
No.
Okay, so we're good there. So Brandon, let's get your score here.
Uh,
So you don't. Do you have?
I engage on all the fronts.
Yep.
So
And
that's
I
a
get-
3, right? Hold on, that's a.
It's a 3-point engage and then 3 points from his
For-
Space Wolf.
So that's 5. So
No, he should be getting 6 from those 2.
No, no.
Yeah.
I mean
Oh.
his engage
engaged
goes
still,
to. Bring it down. Did you kill any vehicles?
He should be
I
sitting
killed-
at 3 points on
So
Brigade.
Yeah.
so that's a 3. Okay, and Warrior Pride, how much you get? 3?
3.
So his Brigade down total is gonna be 3. 'Cause
Yes.
He already has 1.
Yeah, I just,
Okay.
There we go. Okay, so that's all correct.
Yep.
Looks good.
Okay, so at the end of round 2, it's Dozer 31, Scott 29.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
don't forget about to the last though. Coming
No,
in
no, no.
late.
I don't. So now we're
Yeah.
going to Scott turn 3.
Let me sneak by. I got something to drink.
Oh,
He's gonna,
is it okay if I do my pile in here?
Yeah, sure.
Because then I have the point back.
Mm-hmm.
So he goes up to 2. And what's your turn 3 primary?
It's gonna be 10
10.
because I'm only holding 2. I'm going to 3 CP, right? Okay, so back to 2.
Guys, remember you tried to do your.
Yeah, yeah.
You tried to say something.
I think Johnny's spending us extra CP when we're not looking at it.
It's possible.
What?
Always possible.
Hey, I'm the government. I gotta take half your CP.
Yeah.
Half mine. So what's your main concern here, sir? Now that you're kind of
We gotta protect Epidemius. We gotta get in there and get rid of them.
You
We're
should switch
gonna
to
try to
overhead.
do
What?
some nasty.
You should switch to overhead.
Oh yeah, you go to that. We're going to overhead. So your guy's probably in a heap load of trouble there.
Bjorn?
No, the guy next to the playcaster.
No? Why?
Because all he's got to do is roll over 2 sevens and he wipes them out. Because you take a mortal wound with
Mhm.
the ball. That's the only thing I like about that playcaster, which is cool. And you're saying, what's the relic you used to do the D3 on top of the? What's the?
Demon's Favor.
How
It's
much?
the Wretched Relic. If you go to the Wretched Plate Company, it's their relic.
Because that'd be neat to have. That's fun.
Man, Epidemius needed to die.
I think he's not. Your Terminators are gonna be gone. Or this. Damn.
Okay. Do you want to fall back with anything?
That doesn't make sense. So what does that mean? So you don't get to do D3 to the dreadnought that's touching you?
What? What are you talking about?
It says, so the torment of each time this model successfully manifests a psychic power, if the result of the psychic test was 7 or more, the closest enemy unit within 12 suffers D3 mortal wound.
Yes.
Otherwise, the closest enemy unit within 6 suffers 1 mortal wound.
Yeah. Yeah, so even if you don't roll 7, if they're close enough, you still do a more.
Oh!
Yeah, so you get higher if you roll the 7 that you normally would need.
Oh, so.
Because normally it's just you roll 7 and you get 1.
Oh, so if you.
So if you, as long as you cast with a 7 or better, like say you're smiting,
Yeah.
you're gonna do, if you roll a 7 or better, you're gonna do 2d3 mortals. or if you super smite, you're going to do a d6.
But if you roll a smite on a 5, you still do 1.
Still do 1 as long as he's within
Oh,
Mhm.
got it. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, that I meant to look into changing my play company. That's neat. So you're not too concerned.
I feel okay.
How do you feel seeing how this plays? How do you feel?
About the same. Like this list isn't what I'm worried about going up against with it.
Because he's more worried about like a horde army. Huh? Like you said, you just play more KG.
With a horde army, I use the plague burst mortars if they have 11 or more models in the unit to plink away 5 or 6, and I spread that around. So instead of being like, I'm going to try to take out this 20-man squad in one go, I take like 5 or 6 wounds, 5 or 6 wounds, 5 or 6 wounds. That way he doesn't have good targets to buff, especially like an Admech or Drakari. You spread the damage around to hordes. You got the machine guns to help you on the plague burst crawlers. You've got frag missiles on your Blight Haulers that can go into horde. You've got, when Epidemius gets going, these guys have 15 swings apiece. They can handle hordes. He's done really well killing 2 of the flesh mowers. So that hurt. I will admit that.
You're making a big hair. You got a little. Because no matter what plague company you're in, the plague PVC style vendors are more advanced where they can fly out. He can't go there, can he?
I have the fly keyword.
I know, but
But
now
aren't you engaging
now
me?
your engagement range because you have to be more than an inch away from the base of.
So I'll just be just outside of an inch.
Perfect.
There
That
you go.
way I have an unfailable charge.
Yeah, because someone got me on that. Like, you can't go there. I'm like,
Yeah.
why? I wanna. They're like, you're. Oh. How many tournaments have you played in over your lifetime? A ton.
Probably 20. I didn't do a lot of tournaments when I was younger. They were very intimidating to me as a young guy, so I didn't do a whole lot of them.
Now you just wreck house.
Now I'm like, let's go for it.
Using that terrain. Oh yeah, because you don't care. You're not slowed down by that, are you? No, wait. The vehicles are, right?
Oh yeah, that's right. They don't have it, so I need to cut. Right there. So with the +1 inches, I cut 2 away. Yeah, he's not gonna make it to it, but there's enough there where I can still draw to him without being.
That's right. The vehicles don't get it, right?
Well, they do. They just need to be touching it. That way, they're always covered for the purposes.
No, but I mean, like, they still suffer the -2, where the infantry don't.
The infantry don't. Unless they have the flight keyword, then those vehicles don't.
Unless you charge, which is stupid.
No, so if you actually read the vehicle.
Oh, you're right.
So like a forest or any of the ones that have the difficult ground, say, unless you have the flight keyword, then you don't. But I guess the pipes
The pipes do, yeah.
which is dumb. That doesn't make any sense to me. That seems like a rules writing oversight.
No, it was an FAQ.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's really dumb. Really weird decision on that one.
So what's the biggest threat on the board to you besides the Terminators into Epidemius?
The Dreadnoughts hit pretty hard. I don't like them.
The Axtra hasn't even gotten the swing yet, and he's D3 +3.
Yeah, we got some damage on him too, so I only need to do 7 more to him to finish him off, and we're in melter range, which is good.
Oh, what X? You mean Vertifangs right there?
No, we're talking about this guy right there.
Oh, yeah.
The Frost Axe.
Oh, don't forget your miasma card.
Yeah.
Underneath them.
And we'll get
No,
once we
that
get
Dreadnought's
to
got
see.
my Asmodeus Pestilence on him. What are you talking about?
If he wants to
It
trade
stays
sides,
there.
yeah, sure.
Oh, what's the one that does that? What's the one army that does that?
Death Guard.
They can take over your guy?
Oh, who is that?
It's a certain.
It was a psychic power for an Imperium army. I can't remember. I think it's Inquisition.
No, there's a Death Guard unit that can do it.
Take control of a
Yeah, because there
universe?
was a the really old Striking Scorpions.
Oh no, it's Gene Stealer Colt. It's
Yeah,
Gene-
No.
GSC can do it. Inquisition can do it. I
No,
don't think
the-
Death Guard. Maybe in an older edition, but
There's
8th and 9th couldn't do it.
no, there's a battle report on Striking Scorpion, and it's Murder Fang gets taken over, and he goes into a bunch of his own. Like, it's a similar list to this, and Murder Fang goes back into his own dreadnoughts and kills 2 of them.
You sure
And
it wasn't GSC?
Oh yeah, okay, no,
I'm
I'm
sorry.
thinking of 2 battle reports at the same
Going
time.
and looking at the primary again, because he only held 1, I actually score 15. Because he's not there and he's not there, and me holding 2, I actually get 15. He's actually on none. Because we're pushed there. I had this one.
Contest.
I had that one. So I'm going to score 15 instead of 10. I just noticed that.
Did you? How wide is that base?
Which base?
The 80 mil. That's greater or less than 3 inches. The Plague Burst Crawler. The those things.
They are less than 3 inches.
Okay.
So you have 15 and so.
I get 15
Oh, why'd you
instead
move
of
up
10.
that point?
Because he wanted to
I wanted to
shoot me
shoot.
without...
Oh, okay, gotcha. So okay.
Yeah, so I'm going to actually have a 15 primary. I just noticed that.
No, but you weren't holding this. You don't have any.
He was... I had 2.
And I had 2.
You
No?
have no guys touching this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I had 2, push, none. So I get 15.
Okay.
That's why I just noticed. I was like,
Mhm.
wait, you're not on any. Technically, yeah. Because that's a push there, 2-2.
Mm-hmm.
I had that one. I have that one. And you have none in your 3. So, yeah. So that's a 15 primary for this turn. Okay, let me finish my moves.
Got that fixed. So, folks, we had a miscalculation, so we're just adjusting it.
Alright.
Cause are your dreadnoughts OBSEC?
No, not in this list.
And your Poxbringer's not OBSEC, is he?
No.
Even
There's
though
no OPSEC anymore in the whole game. The only
Yeah,
thing that had
both
OPSEC
of our
was
sides
was
have
intercessors.
Why that? So your little
No,
mighty guys
no,
aren't
no
OBSEC?
OPSEC in the whole game.
Okay. So I look. I'm liking all the moves here. We got where we need to move. Okay, so let's go to Psychic. Let's start with a Poxbringer. He's gonna smite Murder Fang.
Well, can I ask a question? Since I don't know, and so the people, when did your guy heal?
He has that as a psychic power.
Okay,
So
so
you
it's
can
not
either
like
smite
at
or heal.
end of movement. Okay.
None of my Plague Burst Crawlers are bracketed, so I don't really need the heal. They don't degrade, so I don't need to really heal him right now.
Oh, that's
I'd
right.
rather kill Murder Fang if I rolled in 3 mortals.
So what you're
Because
saying?
he's out of CP, so there's no denial. So this is the Poxbringer in melee with Murder Fang, smiting Murder Fang.
Mm-hmm.
And that is a 10. I don't think a 10's a super smite.
It's 11,
11.
right?
Yeah, 11 plus. So this
11 or
is just a
something.
normal smite. But then I rolled the 3 mortals, and that'll get him.
Okay.
Does he blow up? Does
Let's
Murphy
see.
blow up?
Yeah, all his red knots explode on 6s.
Nope.
So he does not.
So
that-
you don't care about this, right? You're maxed out on it, right? Your
Yeah,
epidemic.
I'm above. There's no more tallies as far as any of that.
But
matters.
that's assassinate, right? Murphy's a character.
Yeah, so that's gonna. And he's not the warlord, so that's just gonna be a 3-point assassinate. Where's our fourth? Oh, Bjorn's the 4th character. I'm
Mhm.
like, where's the other character? Okay, and that's nice because that frees him up to shoot once we
Mhm.
get to the psychic phase too, or get out of the psychic phase. So he's done. Oh, are you okay with me doing? I'm supposed to do the plague skull at the end of the movement.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so he's gonna plague skull them. So I'm gonna roll the 7 dice. I did jump the gun on that a little bit, guys. Sorry about that.
Yeah,
Plague
no,
skull
friendly
is-
game. That's totally fine.
Yeah, plague skull is supposed to be at the end of movement.
Now, can you explain, since we haven't seen it before on here, what?
So this plague caster next to the Terminators right here carries a relic called the Plague Skull of Bluff. It's a once per game grenade that doesn't need to hit. You just need to be within 6 inches of a unit at the end of your movement phase. You pick them, you roll 7 dice. 4s and 5s, do a single mortal wound. 6s, you roll D3 mortal wounds to them. So a hot roll can really do some nasty damage. Can also do like 1 or 2. So it just depends. It's very swingy. So we've got 2 wounds from that, and then another 2 wounds from that. So we did 4 mortals
Okay.
to that Terminator unit. So we're going to finish off him and kill another. So we basically killed 2 Terminators with that Plague Skull.
You want to save your storm? Oh, you guys all have storm shields, right?
Yeah, everybody is, but I'm debating whether to kill a Melta or a Claw. Kill a Melta.
Where's the other guy?
And then who's the other guy?
Oh,
'Cause
this
we
is the
did
Claw,
4.
yeah.
All right. And then
Hey, Bill
now we'll
Belichick says
finish
if you're
the
not
second.
cheating, you're not trying. That's the Patriot way, right?
We're gonna smite that Wolf and Dread
You have to, right? Because
Yeah.
he's in.
because he's the closest physical enemy
Mhm.
unit, so I'm gonna smite him. And I'm gonna use his Wretched once per psychic phase free reroll, because that is a pregame upgrade that I gave to him. It also gives him an extra power node. Doesn't give him an extra cast, but it's a free reroll. So in a CP starved army like this, it's very good. So we're just gonna get 5. It's gonna do D3 plus 1.
What did you roll? This is your second smite.
Is this my second
Yeah,
smite?
because
you
remember
killed Murder Fang.
you killed him.
Oh yeah, so I'm not gonna succeed. You're right. Thank you.
But it goes off.
Doesn't go off.
It's not a
Needed a
second.
6.
So now it's.
So now we will do.
What's his toughness?
T6 down to 5.
Curse of Lobber is kind of a long shot, right?
Yeah, no. We'll just do Gift of Contagion to give him -1 strength and possibly -1 attack if I roll high enough. Which I do, because it's an 8 or better. So I'm going to give it gives him -1 strength, -1 attack, and I'm also going to do enough mortals to kill him.
Okay.
Does he explode?
So I'm not even going to bother putting the card on him. He
Yes,
doesn't. And he's gone.
Is he, that's not a character though, right?
No.
No, that's just a standard Wolf and Dread.
So nothing triggers.
Nothing
You
triggers.
don't care about the tally.
Don't care about the tally because we've already maxed it. So now,
Now I know with the Plague Burst crawlers, you can shoot. Can you shoot the multi-meltas in combat?
the Plague Crawlers don't have multi-mounts.
No, I mean like here, because I've never used
Yes.
the Malefic Blight.
Yes, I can,
That's,
because they're not a blast weapon.
right.
Mhm.
But it's heavier, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but we ignore that.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was thinking.
So I'm going to go to his psychic
I'm gonna have
powers
to
now.
get some of those in my army.
You have this army.
No, but I mean like, I don't know if I could run this. This is a lot.
Just to be safe, I'm going to give Epidemius -1 to be hit, because he has the Nurgle keyword.
Who?
Now let
From
me
where?
make sure it doesn't say Death Guard. It says Death Guard, never mind. I'm pretty sure in 8th it just said Nurgle, but so I can't give it to him. So instead I'll give it to
Who's casting it?
this guy right here. He'll give miasma to my to the last Plague Burst Crawler. So it goes off with a 6, which is what it needs. Not enough to do Immortal, because I didn't roll a 7 or better. That's okay, we needed it. So he has -1 to be hit in all phases. And then Gift of Contagion or Smite. Probably the Smite. Smite on them. So now we're looking for a 7. Because
Mhm.
it's the
7.
third Smite that we've cast. We don't get it. How many CP do I have?
You are at 2, sir.
Alright, let's go ahead and re-roll that. And we don't get it. So no Smite. And I
You are on 1 CP, sir.
have 1 now. Okay.
I mean, as long as I'm not thieving people of their CP. You know.
No, that sounds correct.
We were both supposed to have 8.
What? You're both supposed to have 8?
And that's the psychic phase. So let's go to shooting. We're gonna declare. Oh, I can't see him because that is obscuring. But can I see Mr. Let's get the laser.
That's your laser, right? We gotta remember
Yeah.
that's his laser.
Yes. So what we'll do is we'll declare the multi-meltas and the bile spurts into him. Then if he gets killed, 2 crack missiles into Bjorn.
Okay.
Because you can.
Brandon hates that roll.
Multi-meltas.
Oh,
That was pretty slick.
I'm going to call that cock because it's stacked, but it's still
That's still 4 anyway.
still hits. And then 2 wound. 3.
oh, he
He
doesn't.
doesn't have the. No, yeah, he's just dead.
No storm
Okay.
shield on him.
So now the
You
2
melted this close.
2 crack missiles into Mr. Bjorn. They both hit. And 3 to wound. They both wound. AP2.
Does Bjorn have an invuln?
I think he has a 5-up.
There's a 5-up shrug.
Oh, no invuln?
No invuln.
So 2 5-ups.
5s and 5s.
Oh,
Hey, double
Don't do
dozers. Very nice.
Bjorn's like, no one's hurting me.
Right, so they're done. Everything into Bjorn. I don't really have any other good targets. Too many people in melee. Yeah, let's just do that. I have 1 left. Yeah, let's just do that for now. Okay, machine gun first. So they all hit.
Or as the kids would say, tracer fire.
5 to wound.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Bjorn is T8.
Oh, he's T8.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, entropies.
Ooh.
Ones. Wounds. No invulns, so this is gonna be 6 damage. -1 is 5, so you get. Do you have a 5-up shrug or a 6-up shrug?
5-up shrug. He's
Okay.
the most venerable.
All right, so 5-up shrug. So 4 damage gets through. And he's got what? 4 left.
hmm
Okay, and then now the bombard shots into him.
I'm pretty sure.
2.
He might have 9 actually. He's pretty burly.
Nothing. Okay.
Yep, 8.
Yep. So he's got 4 left. So he's
And
not done.
that's your warlord though, right?
No. The chaplain on bike is the warlord.
Chaplain on bike's the warlord. Okay.
Oh, okay. Second, I heard someone say Bjorn was the warlord.
No. No, because he has a terrible warlord trait. I've never seen any competitive Space Wolf army that brings Bjorn, make him the warlord.
So machine guns and entropies into the chaplain.
Okay.
Oh,
Start with machine guns.
And what about your mortar?
Can't fire it.
Oh, because you won't be able to clear
There's
them.
no way I can clear all that, so that lasts.
Gotcha.
I'm the wrong plate company to be able to ignore that. That's pox monitors. So we'll start with machine guns into the chappie. So they all hit, and he would be T5, but now he's T4.
Mhm.
So I'm wounding him on 3s. So that's going to be 3 Rosaries. So 2
Fail
damage.
2.
And then the entropies. Wow.
You missed both.
Oh, man.
You lucked out there.
Have I used a reroll in the shooting phase? Because I rerolled 1, and then I have 1 that was a 2. I don't think I've used a reroll.
You haven't because you only have one. You had 1 CP because you re-rolled the smite,
Yeah.
so you have 1 CP. Are you gonna re-roll one of those entropies?
No, we'll let it go.
You just got 5 on him?
That's for his chaplain army wounds.
Oh, okay.
Scott's like, what?
Yeah, he looked really
It's like
confused.
5 on it. Like, what are we getting?
So your other PVC's free, huh?
Yeah, the other one's free, and they're free. So they're gonna go. We're gonna do them. We're gonna do multi-meltas and missiles.
Now, do you call that? Are they going through the dents or no?
For him, they are, because his base is far enough over
Oh yeah.
where I can't. Maybe for the back guy. Let me see the laser. Really quick. Maybe for that side guy. I know the middle or the front guy. No. No, there's no way because you're far enough over
Mhm.
where I can't get your base to get shots without the -1. So multi-melted there for sure. Missiles and a lot of other good targets. So yeah, multi-melted missiles. You just gotta hope for the 4s. So 3s, rerolling 1s right there. And then 3s. And 2 frost shields. 1 fails. So it's going to be d6 plus 2. So it's going to be 5 minus 1 is 4. So he's going to have 3 left. Okay. And 2 cracked missiles and a Mr. Redemptor. Oh, nope, just 1 hits. Just 1 hits because we have the -1. And then you're not in contagion range. So I need a 4 to wound you. And I do. So that's going to be a 5 up. Nope. And he's going to take 3 damage after the neg. He's going to have 2 left. Alright, not bad. Oh, and then is it okay if I do their bile spurts into them? Because it's his
Sure.
only legal target that's close enough. Everybody else is in combat.
Mm-hmm.
So 2d3. One more.
Yeah, stage you some dice over in that corner.
Yeah, let me just put some on.
That way, because you can call everything from that side. That way, it saves
That's true,
yourself
yeah. Alright. Okay, so we got 4 hits.
What do these bile spurts do?
Their strength 6, AP2, 1 damage. So he's definitely in contagion range. So he's normally toughness 6. So I'm going to go to 5. So I'm winning you on 3s, rerolling 1s. So 2 at -1.
What do you got here?
Oh, so 1 more damage to him. You want me to put it to
Yes,
2
please.
twice? Okay. 'Cause why not?
Oh, they're not on the point because they didn't consolidate. That's why. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Does the Poxbringer have anything to shoot with?
No,
No.
he has literally no shooting. I'll put his pistol. No, you're definitely out of 12. Okay.
Remember when we first started playing, you were shooting your pistol into combat? I'm like, that's cool. And then we're like, oh, we can't do that?
Mm-hmm.
You're like, we could do that back in 3rd. Or something.
So machine gun, entropies, bombard.
Okay.
So machine guns first. Fours. 2 invulnerables. That gets him.
Fail them both.
Does he explode? Oh!
He does. How big is an explosion? 3 or 6?
What is that, a Wolfendread?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a Wolfen Dread.
I'm pretty sure there's only 3.
Give me 1 second, I'm not familiar with these books.
PBC is definitely in range. The Poxbringer's not.
3 inch. Suffers 1 mortal wound.
Okay, so he's just gonna take 1.
What about the Poxbringer?
Poxbringer was not in 3.
This is not a character, right?
No.
Okay.
Entrophies are wasted, but I still got the bombard that I declared into him. So number of shots, 5. Thank you. And these are 4s because we are drawing. Nope, actually,
You're good.
yeah. So no 3. We're rolling 1s. 5 hits and strength 8, toughness 8. 4s. We're rolling 1s. So 3 at -2. That gets him. It's 3 damage.
Does he explode?
Does he explode?
How big is
Doesn't
a
matter.
Oh,
round?
he's not close enough. Because I don't think he. Can you check and see if it's a 6 or a 3-inch explosion?
What are those?
Otherwise-
What is that, Brandon?
He
No,
doesn't
you're
explode.
good. He doesn't explode.
That's not a character, right?
No.
He's not a character. He's just a Redemptor Dread.
How come you don't take grind him down in this list? Just out of curiosity.
I just feel like I do well with the secondaries that I take.
Okay. 'Cause it seems like you kill him.
Fired. I know, but I kill so quickly.
Oh,
If I
nice.
table somebody on turn 4, then I'm not scoring at 5 and 6.
Gotcha.
And I don't want to take the risk of having to keep a unit alive. It's just easier not to do that. I don't know. Okay. Charges. So, I want to, because your fight last is over there. I'm not worried
No.
about it over here.
And did
You
you
don't
fire?
have enough
Did
seats.
you
I don't have any
fire
fight
that
lasts.
thing?
Which one?
Oh, there's nothing to fire, alright?
No, he just has flush mowers.
I don't. You killed my fight last.
In fact, to make this easier, let's take the one that's not jerry rigged. Put him up there.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, let's go ahead and charge with these guys. So that would be a 3, but with a -2, they need a 5.
Okay.
Definitely 8. So, simplicity's sake.
Do you want to pick that thing up, Brandon?
Or I can just put it next to him and say, because with 8, one's going to be there and one's going to be there, basically.
You can just put them on the other side of them or something.
Yeah, I'll just put them over there. We know they're both right there, though. And then they both can't fail, so they can't roll lower than 1. So I'll just go ahead and ink and ink.
We're good.
Okay. So we're in. I don't see any other charges to make. Yep. Okay. And there's no interrupt. The fight last is over there.
I have no fight
there's
last.
no fight last.
Oh, there's no fight last anymore. He doesn't have the belt of. Oh no,
It was
that guy
on
had
there.
double fight last. He had belt
Yeah,
of rust
and the
and the psychic power. Okay. So, and you have no interrupt. So let me just go through chargers first.
Yep.
Let's start with the big bad scary Mr.
Did you charge that thing there?
He's charged in. He charged. They charged.
Also, he's staying up on the second.
Yeah, because he fights 5 inches vertically
Mhm.
and 1 inch horizontally. So he just scooted over a bit. So we need 15 attacks with the flush
Oh.
mower. And you are in Ferric Blight. So they're actually gonna have AP3 on the flush mower swings.
Do you guys have any invulnerables?
Yeah.
Oh, the
Oh, yeah.
storm shields. okay.
Storm shields.
That's a lot
Alright,
of
so
attacks.
3s re-rolling 1s, 15 attacks. Pull our 2s, a lot of 2s. Let's re-roll the 1s.
You can roll those out of the box if you want.
So with 5 misses, 10 hits. 2s re-rolling 1s. These are the easy ones. So that's going to be 10 storm shields. These are 2 damage apiece.
I feel 2.
4.
That's 2 determinators.
Yep, that's going to be 2 dead terminators. Oh no,
No,
it's
no,
over,
over here.
Oh.
This squad.
It was the flush mower.
Yeah, it was a flush mower that was eating me up.
Oops. Stay in there.
Who's fighting now?
We're going with the Malignant Playcaster now. We got 4 hits. Need 2s re-rolling 1s. That's going to be 4 at negative
Doesn't-
2.
His storm shield, right? Doesn't it? Because it's
Yeah,
closed
storm
away.
shields. So 4 storm shields. So 3 failures?
-2, yeah. No. Because I'm 2 up armor. Storm Shield gives me +1 armor. So -2 is 3.
So 2 failures. Okay. Gotcha.
Still dies anyway.
4 damage.
Yep. You can pull.
Oh, is that the last one?
Yep.
Yep.
The fancy cloak guy?
And he'll go there. Okay.
Epidemus lives.
He got his bacon saved by a caster and a flesh mower. We'll go over here with the chargers. 10 attacks. Threes rerolling 1s. Misses. 2s rerolling 1s. Knocked. got 6 Storm Shield saves to make. Oh no, the Storm Shield puts you to a 1. So if it's Storm Shield, it's 3 up, and if it's not Storm Shield, then
Is
it's
it an old Storm Shield or new
4 up.
Storm Shield?
Where are you attacking?
Right here.
They're all storm shields.
Oh, okay. So then it's 3 ups.
So I failed 2.
Okay. So that's gonna kill 1. Do you want just the back guy?
Yeah. Yeah, we want to keep the claws alive.
Okay. And that is all the chargers. So now you, because it's not your turn, get to pick the first subsequent fighter.
Well, I mean, does that affect how you want to pile it or anything like that? Where you're
No.
Okay. Because
No,
you guys are.
I'm on that side, so it doesn't really matter. Because they're basically smack dab in the middle of the forest.
Because you got your chaplain. Is that it? The chaplain and the Terminators over there in combat? Because I
Yeah.
can't see behind that wall.
Yeah, so we've got those 2 units and Bjorn left.
So the Terminators everything into the
PVC?
Blight Haulers?
Oh, the Blight Haulers. So both, they have the inherent -1, and he has the -1 from the psychic power.
Yeah, that's why I went into them
Okay.
instead.
Alright.
This is turn 3, so I am in the happy zone.
Yep.
So this is the sergeant with -5 now, but you have invulns. 2 misses, but 1 explosion.
Yep.
I'm sorry, I owed you 1 more for shock assault because he's. No, I don't. 'Cause he doesn't have a claw.
And these are toughness 8.
Strength 8.
So 1 wound. Fails. So
D3.
3 become. Oh, D3. So just 1 damage.
Yep. So
Get damage while you're doing that. Thank you.
4 and 4. This is lightning claws. 1 miss, but 1 6.
Okay. So it's a wash, and then 6 is 6s.
Yeah.
Can we see some dozers?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we need some dozers.
Dozer!
1.
1. And this is going to be on my demon invuln. And she fails, so we're going to take another one. And be at 7.
That's neat, those things don't bracket.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be rough getting through 3 games tonight if you want to do that, huh?
No, I would have got Red Bulls.
Okay. Next is going to be the PVC. 3 attacks that need 6s to hit. So let's go into. I'm not getting through those Terminator armor, so let's just put them all in the chappy. No hits. Needs 6s.
Okay.
He's an old school vehicle.
And your chaplain doesn't bracket, right?
This is the chaplain.
Yeah.
So he needs 3s.
What are, oh, because I'm
Because
minus
he
1.
wasn't charged.
Yep.
Yeah, and you're
So-
minus 1.
But I get a 6.
Yep. So that is a wash for that. Probably needs 5s to wound.
2 5s.
Yep. So
Minus
2
2.
demon invulnerables. Failed 1. So it's just 1 more damage to
Mm-hmm.
him. Slowly ticking away.
That's it?
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Is there any morale over there? Cause
Not enough.
okay.
1 Terminator loss is not going to be enough to make them even think about it.
Okay, so this is the end of Scott's turn. So I already got you your assassinate.
Yep. I strangle again.
So that's another 3,
Yep.
and that's it, right?
And that is it. Yep. So I'm sitting on 6 assassinate, 9 strangle, and to the last comes at the very end.
Someone said, hey, hold on 1 sec, Brandon, before you do anything, move your mic more toward your center below your beard.
Okay. Is it scratching on the beard?
No, it's muffling it.
Oh, okay. Is that better?
We'll find out. Mason, let us know how that sounds. Hold on, Dozer, before you do anything. You get no primary, right?
Correct.
Yeah, he's on no points.
Okay, hold on, let me get this here. So you go up to turn 3. But good news, your CP grew 100%.
Yes.
And nothing triggers right now, right? Oh, Brandon, wait.
No,
on turn-
chaplain. Chaplain in the command phase.
Yeah, chaplain command phase, Brandon. Before you start moving.
Yeah, you do need to do your litanies.
Litany of Faith. goes off.
And you're already in combat, so I just do the rerolls to hit.
Litany of hate goes off.
There you go. We got to reroll everything. That'll help.
Is that as far as he moves?
6 inches.
Yeah, he's slow, unfortunately.
He's a dreadnought.
He can't advance and charge?
No.
You got to charge there.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Can you get there without hitting the dents?
Yeah, because I can go right here. I don't have to be within an inch.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So that's
you
a
need
7.
An 8. Or is that an 8 or a 7? I can't see. Oh, yeah.
I think it's
It
just-
doesn't get all the way to the 8, so it's a 7. Thankfully, that's not my to the last. So
Yep.
I'm not scared if I lose him.
Just got to do some.
Multi-melta, heavy flamer.
Okay.
Number of shots, 6. 6s, I'm guessing.
No, because it's strength 5, so even with toughness 9, you still wound on 5s.
Just 1.
Just 1. Come over there. Be over here for some saves. And it's just 1, so we're looking at the 4 up. He's going to take 1. So, yeah, just give me 1.
Down to 8?
Multi-melta into your.
The dude grows over there.
Yep. Both hit.
And then 4s.
Both wounds.
Both wounds.
Oh yeah, 5 up.
1 gets through.
Ugh.
And
For
1 damage.
1 damage.
Which one? What does it go down to?
Do you want to use your 1 CP to reroll that?
Yeah, I might as well.
Cocked.
Come on, roll a dozer.
3 becomes 2, so he's going to have 9 minus 2, 7.
Which one?
Let's do the one farther this way.
This one?
Yeah.
Oh
And
no,
your
I
turn.
shouldn't have used that CP. I wanted to save it to reroll.
Do you want to
my
take it
charge.
back then?
Yeah, I'd rather just do 1 damage.
You want
That's
to
okay.
take it back?
Yeah, that's fine.
So you're down to what?
Sorry,
then?
I wasn't trying to.
No,
make
yeah,
that
that's
out of
fine.
you.
So,
So it'd just be 8.
1. 1
Because
damage.
he would have done 1 damage instead.
just trying to save you a trip around the table there. sir.
Charging. Failed. Now we'll spend that CP.
Reroll. No.
Oh.
Wow.
Okay.
Oof.
Your attacks first.
Yep. I will pick.
Mason
The
says,
Blight Haulers.
great game so far.
Let's do the Blight Haulers first. We're looking at 10
And you're on
attacks.
0 CP, right? You used it
Correct.
for the charge?
Yes.
And what were your litanies that went off that you have?
The reroll hits.
Rerolls
and
hits.
The 5 ups against mortals.
Yep.
Because that's the best thing at this point with him already being locked in combat. Alright, so this is all into the Termies.
And this is the Malefic Blight Haulers.
Yeah, this is the Blight Hauler unit. So we got 10 hits. 2s rerolling 1s. Okay. So this is going to be 10 at -2.
So 3s.
Do they all have storm shields now?
Yeah.
They-
All my Terminators have storm shields.
Well,
Yes.
one had double claws, remember,
No.
over there? So.
No.
Oh, that was this one here.
That was a wolf guard with jump packs. That's cocked. That's enough to kill them. How many damage?
2 each.
Oh, so 2 dead.
So 2 dead, yep. You want me to do the gun one?
Gun and a claw.
Gun and a claw? Okay. There's a gun and a claw.
I like that unit a lot. Have you ever seen Winter Wizard on
Oh,
YouTube?
yeah, he comes on...
On Winners?
Yeah, he comes on Winners SEO. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he came up with that unit. I like it a lot. That fights and shoots and
Yeah.
doesn't like to die. He did the one with the Thunder Hammer. I like the chain fist is a little cheaper for points.
So,
I like his little outfit that he always wears.
Yeah, it's very silly.
It's very funny.
so not sure you get an attack with your Terminator.
Now
right?
he picks either Chaplain or Termies.
Terminators.
Okay.
What you going into?
This is a claw into
You going into PVC or Malefic Blight Haulers?
Either one's -1. But he's got full rerolls now, thankfully.
the Blight Haulers.
Blight Haulers? Okay.
So 2 base and 1 for a claw. No explosions.
They hit on 4s, right?
Yeah.
3s. Oh, then I needed to reroll the 3.
Okay.
Okay. So 2 hits, rerolling a 3. 3 hits.
Good?
Yeah.
Okay. And then now we're looking for
Now I'll roll wounds.
6s and 6s.
Dozer. Come on, get a Dozer. Finish off that one.
Yep, 1.
1? Okay. 5 of invuln. Nope. So 1 more damage. Got 6 left.
Oh, I thought that was a 6. Oh. I thought you had.
He had 7.
So if he explodes, he doesn't affect the other wolf. It's by
Doesn't hurt Nurgle.
Gotcha.
No Nurgle keyword.
This is the Chain Fist,
Okay.
so can't be -2, so 4s are good.
And I don't think the chain fist wounds on 3s because I'm toughness 8.
But
don't. It doesn't do more than double, right?
No, it's just double.
Okay, so it's gonna be 1.
So 1
I
and
thought
5.
Demon invulnerable. He's good.
What is your reroll for your litanies?
That
To
was
hit.
to hit.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so we're good there. So now I'll do the tank. And looking for 6s on the chaplain. 1 hit. Oh, and I get to reroll the 1. 1 hit. Wounding him on 2s. No AP.
1.
1.
Fails.
Hey, did 1. Squashed him with the tank tread.
Mm-hmm.
So he's got 4 left.
And now you're attacking. Yeah. But you're attacking your chaplain?
Yep, now he gets to fight with the chaplain.
And that goes off for himself too, yeah?
Yes, it does.
All hit.
Scoring character.
Just 1.
Yep. And that's into them or him?
The guys.
The guys? Okay.
Because he can't be in. He's not in base contact.
So-
Oh no, it has to be into the play claws. They're in the middle of the forest.
Yeah, so it has to be
It has
him.
to be PVC, yeah.
So he's going to take 1 more.
Okay, so that's it.
That's
That's
it.
it.
That's turn.
So Dozer, what do you got here? Let's see.
Nothing.
You got nothing.
Nothing for nothing.
No, you're engaged with 2.
Oh, okay, yeah. Sorry.
So 3 points
Warrior
on
Pride.
that.
So you got 3 points for Warrior Pride.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. No engage, but 3 points for Warrior
Ooh.
Pride.
So at the end of battle round 3, folks, we got the Dozer sitting on 35 and Scott sitting on 49. When we flip Scott over to turn 4,
And we'll go up to 2 CP.
100% improvement. What do you got for primary?
I'm going to get 15.
Probably
because
not
I am
maxed
on-
yet. Yeah, he's maxed right now. Turn 2 should be 10, not 9.
I know, I already fixed it. Yeah.
Okay.
No, he's not max, he's at 40.
Yeah.
He got 5. But I don't
Yeah,
know.
because it's a 10, 15, 15.
I'm
Mhm.
not sure if you're going to be around for turn 4. Because he's got a.
Alright, so let's do some moves. I think we can table this turn.
Because you. Because he could have. Never mind.
So
Yeah.
the -2 for going over that. I can't get that far up. So let's inch it back so he can stay on that point.
How do you feel this game's been going, Scott?
We had some ups and downs, but the list is performing the way it usually does. There's some scary moments, but then its resiliency really just outlasts your opponents because it just hits so much harder and is tougher than most armies that you usually just have enough assets throughout the game with enough shooting, enough fighting where you just kind of whittle them away.
Yeah, because you got a good roll on the Curse of the Leper and that Skull.
Mm-hmm.
Those are. I was worried for Epidemus.
The mortals really help you deal with the high and vulnerable units.
Because he hasn't really moved around a lot, has he?
Mm-mm.
No, I just kind of picked 3 objectives to stranglehold with, and then try to kill whatever unit's holding 1, so I can, like if he's holding 3, try to kill 1 objective's worth.
In a 5 objective game, do you still go Stranglehold?
Oh, absolutely.
Then
it's
it's even better.
It's even easier. 5 and 4 is even easier.
Okay.
Because you only need 3 and more than your opponent.
Yeah, 6 is the worst to stranglehold with.
Just seems like the 3 are closer together.
Well, no, because it gives your opponent a chance to hold 3 and stop your stranglehold.
Oh, so if
Because
you
it's
hold
3 and more than
Oh.
your opponent.
Gotcha. I've never played it. So.
No, stranglehold's super powerful.
Let's go ahead and advance him
Which way is he going?
towards Bjorn. Because
That's what I thought, because I
one
figured
of my
he was.
objectives.
He was gonna try and do the. Now is he within 12?
Probably not, but he's within smite range, and that's important. Because every little bit helps.
So you really don't do anything with Epidemus. He just sits there.
Yeah, no, he's just my accountant, and he gives me like tax write-offs while I'm killing. Okay, happy with that. Happy with that. Because we can shoot into combat there. We can shoot into combat there. We'll leave Mr. Poxbringer in the middle here. Let's not put him in the middle. Let's put him over there. And then let's drive him up, because I'm pretty sure I can get a laser through here to Bjorn. Yep, let's do that. So we're going to drive him over there.
Now he gets the -2, right? Because he was towed in, right?
Yep, so...
I just asked because I'm trying to learn
You know,
better with.
so he's got 9 move normally. With +1 he goes to 10. -2 ranges into an 8. 8 I can go all the way over there. So I've got plenty of move to do what I need to do. So we'll put ourselves right there. We got the laser to Bjorn. We can even shade over a little bit more. Happy with that.
Bjorn's in all the sites.
Mm-hmm.
And then they can shoot into combat.
If he
He's
whiffs
ready
with
to
all his
charge.
entropy.
Okay. So let's go to...
You still got your other playcaster over there, right?
Yep, I've got all the casters alive. So let's go to...
You gonna do a smite this time? Not feeling well? Come on, guy.
Psychic, we're going to heal him. We're going to heal to the last Plagueburst Crawler. Looking for a 5, goes off. And it's going to heal him 2 wounds.
Nice.
So we're putting him back up. No longer bracketed.
And that's something special that Poxbringer does?
It's just part of the Nurgle Demon's psychic powers. It's called Fleshy Abundance. Any Nurgle Demon caster can take it.
And when you when you do summon, you can choose your psychic abilities.
Yeah, you have to choose your psychic abilities at the time of summoning, so I
But-
always choose Fleshy Abundance for you.
Yeah, but if there was something else for a specific matchup, you can change it
absolutely,
in a tournament.
yeah. That's one of the other benefits. Exactly, that's a great point you're bringing up, Dozer. If you had a matchup-specific power that you really want, that's the way to get around the you can't change your powers anymore at the beginning of game. In 8th, you could do that. And
Yeah.
Yeah, because we did it at a tournament we went to back in the day.
Yeah,
It's
I
serious
really
changing.
wish they would allow that back, because, in my opinion, Psychers, they would have a repertoire that they would know how to do. I can understand now allowing you to change relics and warlord traits, but the psychic powers, come on.
No, I don't know that fireball today. No.
Yeah, well, I mean, just it's in his bag of tricks.
Yeah.
So, especially the high end characters.
Have you ever switched from Fleshy Abundance, or has there ever been a situation where you switched, or just...
No, because I didn't even think about that. I've just always taken the heal because it's just so useful. You got the heal, you got the smite. It's usually the best case scenario. But yeah, I need to look at the list again and see if there might be something. The only problem with the Nurgle Demon list is they're a really short range. A lot of them are 12 or 7. So there's that one, Fleshy Abundance is 18. It's useful. Some of the other ones are like 12 and 7. And it's like, it's really dangerous to get him that close, or it's hard to get him that close because, you know, you got to summon him for the back. And I mean, it's possible to do, but you never get the 7 one off the turn he comes in because you can't be within 9 of the enemy. So I just, more often than not, the Fleshy Abundance is the best choice. But there are some good ones on the list. There are. Definitely worth a second look. So yes,
So now
Psychics now, because I don't think we're moving anybody else.
Because he only does 1 power, right?
Yeah, he does 1 power. So his power's done. So now we're going to go to him. And we're going to we're just going to reapply Miasma Pestilence to the last guy. And it goes off with an 8. So that will just leave that card there.
Is he?
And then with
But
an
does
8,
it?
he's definitely within 12 of them. So they're going to take 1 mortal.
How many wounds do they have?
They have 3. So it's not going to kill anybody. They're just going to, one guy is going to be down to 2.
The last gun?
There's no guns.
The
It's
claw then.
Claw and Chainfist. Yeah, the Chainfist is the better one to keep alive. Okay, and then
Well-
he'll do.
Actually, in turn 3, really, the claw is better to keep alive.
You okay? Well, I'm
It's not going to matter.
I'm gonna smite them now.
Yeah.
Let's see what they do. Doesn't go off.
Barrels.
Do I have any CP?
You have 2.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and re-roll that because I don't want perils. And
Five,
it
goes
goes
off.
off because that's the first cast. I don't do the bonus, but I am going to do 1. So he's alive with 1. Oh, you owe me 2 5-ups because both of those were mortals, and you have the litany going. So you take none of that.
None.
So I'll give you that right back.
Good call. Look
I
at
remembered-
Scott.
I remembered you had the litany going.
You forgot your litany.
I'm tabled this turn. It's really not going to matter.
And then psychics over here. We're gonna smite Bjorn.
What do you need? This your
This is
second
my
one?
second smite, so I'm looking for a 6. And he's the guy that has the free reroll, so we're gonna use it. And it goes off with a 9. I don't think you're within 12, so it's just gonna be probably the D3. So it's gonna be 3. And he's got the feel no pains. And he says, hey, I'm only gonna take 1 of those.
Yeah.
And then just in case Bjorn feels spicy, we're gonna give Bjorn. No, we're gonna give Gift of Contagious, that Plagueburst Crawler, to put Bjorn in contagion range. That way
Okay.
he only has toughness of 7. So we're gonna put the.
That'll
that
put him
guy-
up to 12.
Yep, that'll
Yeah,
bring him
okay.
to 12. And it goes off with a 6. So now Bjorn is gonna be in contagion range. Because he now has a 12-inch contagion range. So that's the psychic phase. And just to check. Yeah, no, you're out. Okay. That's that.
Here comes all the shooting.
Now for the shoosting. Let me go over and we'll do a Plagueburst Crawler at a time.
You got enough dice? Take the dice with you so you
Yeah.
save yourself some trips.
We get the habit of that. Okay. So let's do Ballgums into
Since
Bjorn.
he's going to be
Let me
over there,
see
we're going to go to the split view since he's going to be on that side for a while.
Yeah.
We'll
Let me
go to
see
split view.
if our machine gun is ranged. I don't think it is.
How far you go?
36.
Yeah. Yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
Am I?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll do all guns into him. Machine guns first. Reroll 1s. All hits. Wow. And then he needs 5s. Nothing. All right. Entropies.
Oh, he's the only thing you can shoot on the board.
And 3s rolling 1s. 1 net 4. So I think I go right into your 4 damage. -1 is 3. So we need 2 more.
You just roll 1 damage?
No, because remember it's a D3 plus 3.
Oh, okay.
So it's 4 -1 is 3. So you stopped 1 of the damage. So 2 more get through. And then bombard, number of shots, 3. So 2 hits. 3s rerolling 1s to wound. And these are only -2. So I think both of those still wound you. Yep. So they're 1 damage each because they would be 2, but you go to 1. And he takes none. He says, "Not today." PVC over there is
This
going
one?
to do the same thing. We'll just start with the entropies. See if we can get him. 1 hit. Wounds, and it's going to do. That's 2, 5. -1 is 4. So 4 5-ups. I think that gets him.
Yep.
Does he explode?
Well, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, you're not. Okay.
So this is a character, right? So 3 more?
And he's a warlord, so it's.
No, that's the warlord.
Oh, that's right. That's the warlord. Sorry.
So 3 more for assassinate on
more.
this?
Yep. Okay, so that's both of the PVCs. The PVC that's in combat is going to do machine guns and entropies into the chaplain. Start with the entropies. They both hit. 2s rerolling 1s. They both wound to Rosarius. So 1's going to get through, and it's going to do 5 damage.
That's a dead chaplain?
So that is going to put me to 13
He's not mounted to the base.
on assassination, which is the max I can get on that.
He doesn't blow up?
Yes, he does.
He explodes for 40 d6 damage.
Yes.
And then
At 72-inch range, but doesn't hurt Space Wolves.
Yes. Okay. And they're technically over there. So with fly, because you can fly over things,
Mhm.
he could land probably there.
Well, that's all that's left.
Yeah, he's gonna charge there.
But you gotta get big enough to get over there, right?
He is make it. I have one CP
Yep.
left, right?
Yep.
Let's go for it. I don't think 4 is gonna make it. Nope. So we're just gonna. Oh, it's your turn, so you get to fight first.
Well, don't you get to shoot your multi-meltas?
Oh, that's right. They're in combat with
Yeah,
you.
go for it.
Yeah. Forgot that. Ones. And I'd obviously do the crack missiles with the missile launchers.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause you
Crack
can't do
missiles can
blast.
fire? Oh, yeah, because
Yeah, because only the frag portion is blast. So that's going to be 3 storm shields on the multi-melter shots.
Oh!
Hey, says nay. And then the 2 cracks. They both hit. They both wound. And you're good. So now we go to the fight phase. So you get to fight first because it's your turn. And I didn't make any charges.
And you find your entropy cannons and all that stuff in
Plague
there?
Burst Crawler.
I use it to kill the chaplain.
Lightning Claws. Plague Burst. Those even out.
Yep.
5's no good.
Oh, wait. No, that 3 would have missed. Because they have the -1.
Plague Burst Crawler.
Who's in the blue?
I have the miasma on him as well.
Okay.
So just 1 less.
And the 5 was good or no?
5, what's the strength total?
Just 4?
No, you need 6s because
So
he's
we'll
top
re-roll it.
T9.
Okay, nothing. And
And then
Chain
chain
Fist.
fist.
All hit.
And 1 more.
Yep, thank you. 1 wound.
Yep.
Make
So
5.
1 invulnerable. Nope. And that's what? 3 that goes to
D3.
2. I thought on vehicles it was automatic 3.
Mm.
You sure? Can you double check that, Johnny?
Sure.
I think they
Wrong
put
book.
you- Where if you hit a vehicle, it goes to automatic 3 damage.
And it's a Terminator?
Just
Yeah,
a Chain
just
Fist.
a
So you
chain
look in
fist.
the very back.
I think they're D3, but then against vehicles, I think they get a flat 3 damage.
Chain Fist. Each time attack is made with this weapon.
Oh, yeah.
Allocate the attack as a 3.
Yep.
Oh, cool.
So you're gonna do 2 damage to me. Okay, and then I'll swing back with him. Looking for 6s. We roll the 1. Nope. So he is alive. Will he survive his turn though?
So, okay, so that's your turn?
That's my turn.
So, I've got you everything, all your assassinated stuff, so you don't get,
Well, I strangle.
so you're up to 12 on strangle?
So you
Yep.
get to swing first.
Hold
Yes,
on.
I do.
Hold on, hold on, guys. You
No
guys are
problem.
like trying to zip ahead, talk amongst yourselves for a
You
second.
get a command point though.
Woo!
Don't forget your chain fist does flat 3 to a vehicle.
Yeah, that's a really nice thing against vehicles.
So Brandon's going on turn 4. He's gonna get a command point.
Mm-hmm. And no primary.
No primary. And no ligneys.
Nope.
Okay, so
And I'm gonna swing first because it's not my turn. So I'm gonna do the 10 attacks with.
what if he wants to fall back?
No.
I'm just kidding.
I mean, he could.
But then I can't charge, so.
Yeah.
Don't you have a CP?
How would that work?
Oh,
there,
you're on
is
those-
there a fallback in charge for Space Wolves? There may be. I don't know.
There's a Warlord trait.
Oh, is that what it is? I think he's right. And then if he completes the saga, it does something extra.
Then everybody falls back in charge within 6. Unless you do it on a Primaris character and you give him the Vox, and it's everybody within 9. So a very sneaky Warlord trait to put on that Primaris chaplain with Bike
Jeff just got here and he said, holy moly, he missed a lot.
if you're running the.
Okay. So that is 4 storm shields. No, 4 3s. Oh, I'm sorry. Not 4. 8.
Yeah,
they're
Jeff,
dead
all he's got
anyway.
left is 2 Terminators.
No, because you succeeded 1.
1.
Now they're dead.
Now they're dead.
So that's the ball game.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a. All right, let's go to the split view, Scott. If you want to hop over on that
Yep.
side of the board there, let's. Okay, so what's the final score here now? Because it doesn't go through the end of turn 5, does it?
Yeah, no, Scott gets his last turn.
Yeah. So I maneuver around the board. I keep scoring stranglehold. I keep getting the primaries.
So you max out at.
A max primary, max stranglehold.
And then none of mine to the last died.
Yep.
So I'm going to get 15 on that.
So you get a
one as
100-point
well.
game.
No, because I didn't get maxed on assassination. It's a
Oh,
98.
97-point game. 98.
98,
13, yeah.
Because I got 13.
Let's see.
Yeah, so it's a 98.
98 to 35.
Mm-hmm.
So, Scott, first of all, thanks for coming up and showing how to
Yeah.
pilot this list. So, Dozer, after seeing this, does it have you leaning one way or the other, or?
I'm still at a coin flip for which list I want to take.
Did you see anything that he did that would help you run it maybe better next time you run it, or?
Just brushing up on. So what did I miss? I didn't do the extra mortals when casting. Is about all I missed on, and
The fleshing
I'm
abundance?
trying to think. No, I used that. The last time I ran this list, I ran it pretty well. I think.
Did you run the Plague Skull on him?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What
Yeah, no,
about
I
the
just copied and.
Nice.
Yeah.
Excellent.
What about the secondaries?
I think that was where the big difference was on the secondary choices.
Yeah.
Because he accidentally picked a mission specific
Yeah.
one that got him none,
Yeah, because I
he
thought
did
it was
grind
just
them
hold
down.
2.
which is not against a tough army like Custodes. I would never grind them down because they're almost as tough as we are.
Mm-hmm.
So what was your advice again against a
I
custode?
think you did engage as well too,
Mm-hmm.
which this army likes to sit around and camp objectives. So that's why I do like Stranglehold
Mm-hmm.
to the last, and then maybe a kill, or even better on priority target.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that one's a great one because that one's super easy. Then you just do Stranglehold, priority target, and to the last. And it's a 100-point game for you on that mission. I literally at the GT played a Dark Angels player. We ended with 190 on a priority target because he sat on
Yep.
objectives, I sat on objectives, and I just did a little bit more on the secondaries than him.
Nice. So maybe we get you back up here sometime. We got some other people
Yeah,
who are
anytime.
chomping to play.
Yeah.
I know our Custodes player who's watching right now. He's always up for
Mm-hmm.
Jeff. He was down there. He's the one who won the Bellacore.
He's a nice guy, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's always up
He's a
there.
great guy. I really liked him.
Yeah,
It
he's
was fun. It was fun chatting with him at the GT.
yeah, and I know. I think those may want to shout at you the double haired on.
Oh man, that one I think would really give this list a run for its money because one of those Heritons is going to have that invuln and count as having the double wounds remaining. So I would have my work cut out for me. Him rolling just enough invulns can make one of those Heritons, even with an army like this, really, really a pain.
So, I mean, the only big mistake you made is you skipped your psychic phase in the first turn.
It didn't matter. No, deployment was where I lost in the very beginning. Leaving, I should have hit everything.
Yeah, because he snuck around that outside there, huh?
Yep.
I think maybe
Not-
the first
not
turn I
killing-
didn't kill too much with shooting. Perhaps a more aggressive deployment might have actually been. I don't know. It's a hard call.
Well, the only thing I didn't let you shoot at indirect was the 2 shield dreads. Epidemius not dying
Yeah.
was where this game went sideways.
And that was Scott's mistake leaving that opening.
Yeah.
That was a big
Yeah, he
mistake.
could've
I
screened it out
usually
better.
screen that better, but I misjudged. I thought just looking at it, eyeballing it, I was like, oh, they're not. I got lucky with some Demon Invulnerables and some.
Yeah, it was rough because like once I dropped Bjorn and then Wolfguard and then everything went over there. I was like, ugh.
Yeah, because then I was like, okay, slug across the field to me while taking these entropy cannons,
Yeah.
while taking these plague burst mortars, while taking multi-meltas and missiles.
Yeah.
It's just not fun. Even with the increased move speed on the Wolf and Dreads, it's
Mhm.
like 8 with an advance is still not great.
And
Well,
you're
they
pulling
can't
him off
advance
his
the charge.
Yeah. So even in the first scene where you're moving and advancing because you know you're not going to get there,
Mhm.
it's still a rough slug.
And you're pulling him off the objectives to make him come
Exactly.
get you. So yeah, I think that was a really good game. I think it was. It just shows how this is a pretty strong list. I thought Epidemus was gone.
Yeah. The wounds help. He's a tough little boy.
All right, so Brady, you want to go ahead and wrap it up?
Yeah, so just big thanks again to Nexus. Big thanks to Scott for coming down and playing.
Yeah, good game, man.
Good game for sure.
Thanks for inviting me.
Next week we'll be down in Vegas, right?
Yep, we will try to get some little highlights from the team tournament in Vegas for you guys.
Oh, I'll probably go live for a little bit each time.
There we go.
I'm not playing. I'm just captaining.
Yep.
I'm not. No, I'm coaching.
You're coaching, not captaining.
So who's all playing? Is
So
Mason
Joe
and-
Fonts is. Oh, we can't say what they're running, but
No, I'm just.
Joe Fonts, Mason, Dozer, Zach, and Jeff, the nice guy,
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
will
very
be down
nice.
in Vegas.
Yeah, I don't want to give away what they're playing. I'm just
Yeah.
curious. Who's your pilots?
Yeah, I'm like one of our worst players because I'm normally doing this. I mean, I do okay. I'm doing better. I used to time out a lot, but I'm getting way better finishing.
See, that's why I think you should run this list.
This is a wonderful
But I'm not.
list
But
for
I'm not
anybody
playing.
No, I'm just saying in general.
who
Like
has,
at
like,
LVO, you
decision
should run this list.
paralysis Or
Yeah.
has time issues because there's so few actions
Yeah,
to
there's-
complete that I almost always finish my games early in those 3-hour slots with my opponent.
Yeah, right. I go to LVO and I end up playing Scott. That'd be great. He'd be like, "This is how you do this. Watch." So, well, maybe we'll have to see how it goes. But Scott, thank you for coming out.
Yeah.
We gotta let him get back home because it's a 2-hour
Mhm.
ride. So,
Yeah.
but
I'm sure it'll be not too bad.
No,
Later
no.
in the day, there won't be traffic. There wasn't traffic on the way out
But-
here, so.
anytime you want to come back up, just message us.
Mhm.
And
sure.
if you ever wanted to bring your wife up too, we got a place you can crash out. We got a TV she can watch. I mean,
Yeah.
there's
I know she'd love the little doggies.
I have all those. Well, you want to take Xena home? She's great. Every
Yeah.
day in the morning.
I don't think the cats would like it.
So thank you guys all for watching. We're
Thank
gonna-
you.